month already. Can I just say, where on earth has the last month gone? Can you believe we're getting ready for HSN Craft Day again already? Honestly, it's going to be an incredible show. You do know, those of you who might have just been new and started crafting in the last year, so 1st of May is National Scrapbooking Day. So HSN always go absolutely to town in May for their big craft event. And I can tell you they are going all to town because we had confirmation just yesterday that as part of the big craft day, they've confirmed they are going to run the $5 cart all day as part of the celebrations on Tuesday. So let me just tell you, I can tell you from our end, we have got a phenomenal, and I mean stellar lineup of products. We have struggled to structure and fit everything into the 3 hours. And when I was going through, I was like, no, I need to demo this. I need to demo that. Oh my God, I can't believe we've got this. Things like our Gilding flakes that have been in development for 2.5 years are finally launching on this show, and I'm going to be previewing them tonight. We've got the latest concept in our creator cards that we've been working on the technology for ages, that we have nailed, that has an exclusive HSN authorship, that is launching. We're going to be showing you that tonight. There is a brand new Sara signature, the dancing dragonflies. You've asked for dragonflies for an age. We have built a whole gorgeous collection with the most incredible colour palette around dragonflies. When you see things like the little embellishments that we've got, the vellums, the paper pad, I mean, you know we do awesome paper pads, but the paper pad and the colour scheme is off the chart. And then wait till I show you, we've got brand new storage that is airing on HSN for the first time. We've got some incredible 3D template sets that I can't wait to show you. A new Nitwits collection. We've got a collection of gnomes. The gnomes, Ben, when we were going through the show, Ben was off the chart, beyond excited with gnomes. Honestly, there's that and so much more. There is so much stuff in this show. If you've got any plans for the next 3 hours that do not involve just sitting here and hanging on our every word, please, you've got to reschedule. Get yourself a cup of tea, because when we get going, it's going to be fast and furious for the next 3 hours. I'm going to be ready to get through every single item we've got, demoing, showing you all the samples, the concept suites, everything we've got, answering any questions. And of course, I couldn't do it all on my own. And the lovely Ben is here all night to keep telling you to download the booklet and give everything away. Isn't that right, Ben?
No, I get the best job. And by the way, it's lovely to see you back, Sara. We are so super duper excited. And yes, I get the best job during these preview shows. I get to tell you all about the booklet, which we'll show you in just a few moments' time. But also I get to give away the good news that we're about to show you. So after each and every demo, you've got the opportunity to win whatever Sara's been using. All you have to do, quite simply, is comment. The comments go off the chart on these shows, so get commenting away. Let us know what you're loving. Let us know what you're looking forward to the most. Ask any questions you want to ask as well. It is going to be a massive day. As a by the by, and a lot of you will know already, the booklet, you will see the link for that wherever you're watching right now, but you absolutely need to get it. That's your roadmap for the show. It is your way to kind of get ahead of us on the show, see what's coming up. It's a great way as well to look in more detail at the auto ships that we'll be having for you as well. It's just the must-have item. That's the link right there, but as I said, wherever you're watching us, you'll be able to see that link and get the booklet. Now, all very exciting, of course, that the big day's coming up on Tuesday, the 3rd of May. Like Sara's saying, how is it May already? It's going to be a brilliant day. These are the times that you need to be watching out for on HSN. Sara's going to be there right throughout the day. First chance for you to join in and watch will be at 1 a.m, which is a show completely dedicated to us. So it's the 1 a.m. show will be the first show, and then right throughout the day as well. So 10 a.m. you'll be seeing us. Also midday, and then at 2 o'clock a full show with Sara. Then 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then a full show again at 9 p.m. So it's an appointment to watch, like right throughout the day. Hang up the phone, cancel all your other plans, and make sure you're watching right throughout the day. And like Sara's saying, really exciting for the fact that you've got your $5 cart as well. So many reasons to be shopping. As I've said, it's going to be mammoth on the old socials tonight. Got Superstar Susie on the socials, terrific Taylor as well. Those guys will be keeping you up to date with all of your comments, but get in touch already. Let's do a few quick hellos. Look, I mean, the excitement is palpable already. Darlene Charlene joins us from Virginia. Nancy's in from New York. Kelly's in from Florida. Suzette Sue says, I'm so excited. Watching in Canada. Stacey's in West Virginia. Susan's in from Las Vegas. And Miriam says, hello, everyone. So glad to see the upcoming HSN preview. Lots of goodies. Lendora's in from Texas. And Debbie from California, to name just a few. You wait. This is going to be an unbelievable show. The booklet, by the way, the biggest and best one we've done. It's the biggest one we've done yet. 250 plus pages. Full of amazing products. Look out for those dragonflies. Look out for the gilding flakes coming up. And by the way, the gnomes, they're going to be amazing. I'll show you this booklet very, very quickly. You'll be able to see this on our interactive TV, next level here at Crafters TV. If I give that a little swipe, you can see you've got your welcome there from Sara straight off the bat. There you go, and you've got everything in here, so it tells you when you need to watch. It also tells you other sort of Facebook and Insta pages that you can join up to as well, but it's a great thing to get ahead of us, see all of the auto ships too, and it's just a lovely, lovely booklet to have, so you can see everything that is coming up on the show and more. Right, let's get going, because we've got so much to cram in to 3 hours, and we're 10 minutes in already. Everyone's buying already. I will keep you up to date as well with whatever goes live on the HSN website over the course of this show, but enough chit chat from me. Let's get going. Sara, what are we cracking on with?
I know, I feel like it's going to be one of them balancing games between, well, do I hold off and wait for Tuesday when I've got the $5 card, or are there some items I'm just going to have to get? So, for example, I can tell you things like the Sara signature, the dancing dragonflies. You know what happens? Those mega bundles always sell out by the time we get to the actual show. So, dare you wait and risk it and order it like at the stroke of midnight on Tuesday, or are you just going to chance it and pay the extra shipping on that one item to guarantee that you're going to get it? Trust me, you're saving an extra like $50 odd by getting the mega bundle, so you might as well kind of, sometimes I just think you might as well know, then you know you're going to get it. But when we get to that dancing dragonflies, you are going to absolutely love it. I promise you, I promise you. But we are starting with the floral panel dies right now. The floral panels, what they are, Ben, is basically miniature versions of creator cards, but in twin packs. So, if I just show you the two that are coming in, I'll show you them on the overhead here. You're going to get the gerbera and the rose in there. So can you see, if I look at this beautiful gerbera, look at that card, you are getting 2 of the creator cards in there. So if I just show you that here, this is it here, right? These are the 2 separate dies, and you get the cut-in die and the frame. Okay. So you can either cut them out as silhouettes, or you can cut them in to the front of a card like this. But the fact that you get the 2 designs that beautifully match in, and they're all designed so that you can do all of your what do you call it, like your inking through. So for example, here's that beautiful gerbera. You can see this one, I'm going to demonstrate this card for you in just a second. This one's being cut in to the front of a 3D stepper card. This one's being cut out, Ben, like a panel, and then all of the inking done through there as well. Doesn't it look brilliant? Yeah. So that is your gerbera, but you get the gerbera and the rose in the set. So for example, what about doing things like your Z-fold cards, where you've got the rose and the beautiful leaves in there? There's that one that's on the front of the packaging with the gerbera. Isn't that just incredible? And because they're cut in. So you can use them as cut-in panels into the front of your cards. Now, you do get both of them. I'm going to show you as many cards as possible. In fact, I'll try and show you them maybe to the front camera. So, for example, look at this one here. That beautiful. I mean, the gerbera is just absolutely outstanding. Gorgeous. Isn't it lovely? And of course, that's like a tent-fold card where they've all been done as a cut-in to the front of the tent-fold card there. And then if I find the rose one, here's that beautiful rose. 2 of the leaf panels and then the rose. And can you see, if you are loving, now Ben, we've got an item coming up later as well with some of our aqua pens in there as well. They would be perfect with these cards. They would be absolutely perfect. Now, here's what I do need you to know. This is one of the big launches. So basically, the way the deal ships up, we're launching at 1 o'clock. So a lot of our big launches will come in. So the TS, and I don't know what the TS is, it's not from our company, but that will launch in the midnight hour. And then at 1 a.m., it's a full Crafters Companion hour with all of our big launches in, right? Then I get to go home and go to bed for a few hours. And then I'll be coming back in for the big show full hour at 2 o'clock. So I'll be doing a full hour at 2. And then you know the drill now. I'm going to close out the night with Adam Freeman at 9 p.m. It's going to be a bit crazy, but you know how those shows roll, right? So let's have a little look. With this one, now those of you who maybe aren't shopping HSN all the time, you might not realise that we do this, but when we do a fabulous new launch like this, what we're saying is you're going to get the rose and you're going to get the gerbera in that first shipment, but then we've designed an auto ship programme which is completely exclusive to HSN. So, for example, in July, if you're in the programme, and you can only get into the programme if you are in there on the launch day, like literally if you buy this on Tuesday, you will get the foxglove and the helipause. Aren't they? Look at them foxgloves. I mean, they are just to die for, literally to die for. So that's July. Then in September, you would get sent the dahlia and the orchid. And again, these are all exclusive. We're not going to be releasing these separately. They're not going to be available to buy individually. They're only available for people who are in the auto ship programme. All these auto ship, by the way, people are all in that booklet. So if you want to refer back and see what's coming into it. So for example, you'd see in November, you're going to get the cherry blossom. We've actually done a cherry blossom one. And the magnolia.
Look at the magnolia.
Look at that magnolia when you add a bit of colour under there. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
But you would know that if you had the booklet, because it'll show you in November this is what you're going to get. The last one in this shipment, we've never done an oxeye daisy before. Never done one. But you get that and the peony. Each time you're getting 2 completely different dyes in the set. So that is what's coming in your auto ship programme. But make sure, so what you need to do is when we launch it, you can either buy it as a single ship or an auto ship. You might as well get in the auto ship programme because you can always cancel it. Just committing to the auto ship programme doesn't mean you're definitely in. You can then choose each month when it's coming, if it's coming. But if you don't get into the programme at the beginning, you can't retrospectively go back and say, I'm just going to order that one. It's not how it works. It's the only way you get them if you're in that auto ship programme, okay? So, just to show you how these work, okay, right? What I've done is, I've made one of these, it's called a stepper card. This is all one of these ones, Ben, that's on the ultimate USB that we did. So you'll see that on the ultimate USB. Now, when we want to cut into this panel, what you'll see, these are the dies you see. If I take just the inside die, and if I use just the inside die without the outside one, onto the panel here, so you open this right up, we pop that on here, hold it in place, send that through the machine. When that comes back through and out the other end of the machine, let's imagine it's come out like this, you can see, if you leave the die in, Ben, you can colour into the little gaps in the die. So you can either do it with your pens, or you can do it with a little bit of ink on there, but what it means when you lift it out, you've got deeper ink colours on there. So what I did with this one, is I just added a little bit of washed out colour into the background, put the die back on there so that we can then ink into the little gaps or use the pens into the gaps. So they're all designed to stencil through as well. That's what that one there is, right? And that gives you that background panel there like that. Now, that's one way you can use them, Ben. The other way you can use them is you can take both the dies together. So if you use the outer and the inner one together, what that's going to do is it's going to cut you a whole panel out, which you can then colour in.
Gotcha.
So with this one here, can you see that's exactly what I've done?
Brilliant.
I've just die cut it out, done the whole panel, and then done a lot of... How just gorgeous is it?
Yeah.
And if I put the two next to each other, really different but complementary. That's the idea, different but complementary. And then all I've done for the card, Ben, is I've just taken, you know, a bit of fancy colour in here. We can put that onto there. It doesn't stand out much, so what you generally find you need to do is take a darker bit of colour and pop it behind. So that you can kind of really lift it.
Build it.
And then all you need to do from there is literally add a couple of sentiments. If I show you the finished one here, a couple of sentiments, a few bits of, you know, fancy paper into the background, and you can see just the 2 different ways, a cut out or a cut in die, and it just gives you them 2 completely different looks. Now you've kind of got the gist of how they work, and I know I didn't get a chance to do a full demo there, but you've got to remember, each one of these, I'm giving you an 8-minute presentation. So
it's not long enough.
8 minutes as well. I've been cut down from 10 to 8 because we had so many things on the show. So I've got 8 minutes to tell you about it. But remember, we will be doing a 2-hour masterclass on just these dies. So when these come out on Crafters TV, there'll be 2 hours just teaching you how to use these. Then we'll have a craft along where we give everyone time to get these delivered home, and then we'll say, right, we're going to make this exact card here in a few weeks. So get all this stuff together and come along, we'll all make it together. So there's all that education that goes behind every product. This is just the preview of everything that's come on, right? These are going to be massive. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you again what all the different cards. So these are, if you're in the auto ship program, okay, your first auto ship one here, right? You are going to get this one, And also, I mean, this is absolutely to die for. This one.
These
Can
are
I just
amazing.
say, this is one of my absolute favourites.
That's gorgeous.
So you've got the foxglove, and this one's called the hellebore. Hellebore and the foxglove together, right? So that is number one. Then, auto ship 2, you're going to get the dahlia and the orchid, right? So look, orchids. We hardly ever do orchid designs. But these have all been hand illustrated by the girls in our team. I mean, can I just say we have an incredible team. And I just love the way you add the colour and the foliage around there, right? Now, auto ship 3, you're going to get the cherry blossom and also that beautiful magnolia. I love magnolias, but I love the colouring in them. I love to colour with them. So we've done all these in watercolour, but you can do them, you know, if you want to use your, pens, your, any of your Spectrum Noir alcohol or your water-based ones, your pencils. And then the last auto ship is going to be that lovely oxeye daisy along with the lovely peony. Remember, each one, you get the main dye and the foliage dye that goes with it as well. They both work in collaboration with each other. And they are what's coming in the auto ship, but of course the main shipment, you're going to get that beautiful rose and also the gerbera. So you just choose, and once you're in that auto ship program, you can go, do you know what? I'm not really into magnolias. I'm going to miss that magnolia out. I can't wait till I get the daisy one coming next, so you can do that. So you pick and choose what you want, but let me just tell you, that is an absolute must. In terms of auto ship programs, what a start to the show we've got there. Oh,
absolutely. The comments, to quote you, Sarah, off the chart, thebomb.com. Just to let you know, the single ship of these is available and live right now on the HSN website. Auto ship not yet, but the single ship is available. You guys, though, just the comments. I love the orchid, says Mitzi. They're beautiful. I love them, says Becky. We've got comments coming through of you guys saying, like, these are the best floral dyes that you've seen from Crafter's Companion. I will absolutely be getting onto the auto ship on those panels, says Maricel Cueto. So many of you echoing that sentiment as well, waiting for that auto ship. Fabi on YouTube saying, can I just say, I want it all, grab it all. Get the booklet to see what else is coming up as well. So many of you commenting about the booklet too. It's the biggest one we've done, over 250 pages, packed full. Loads of you very excited as well about for the $5 shipping cart. That's coming your way Tuesday. I can't wait to get my hands on the Gilding flakes, says Evelyn. Kelly saying, I'm waiting for the gnomes, they're adorable. And so many of you, as I say, chatting about these brand new floral panel dyes, which we're going to give away right now. Details at the bottom of the screen there for the booklet. But as I say, wherever you're watching, you'll find the link to be able to download the booklet. It's lovely to have to follow along with us on the show, but also great for you to look at and choose which items you're going to be getting, probably all of them, as we head towards Tuesday. On these shows, as you know, we always give away all of the products, and I must say congratulations to Nancy Crippen on YouTube. Congratulations, Nancy. You said the magnolia is my favourite flower. Well done, because you have just bagged yourself those gorgeous delicate panel floral dyes. To claim your prize, all you need to do is send us a little email to the usual address, which is prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Get that email into us, and we will send you out that product. Absolutely phenomenal. Let us get on to it then. There's so much to be excited about, and I tell you what, if you've already got the book and you've been flicking through, I reckon your finger might have stopped at this next page. We're going to be showing you the 3-in-1 creator cards, brand new concept. You guys are uber excited about this, and Sarah has got a sneaky peek of them right now. Lots to chat about these, Sarah, already. People very, very excited about them.
They are immense. Now, I know I would be biased, okay, but the concept behind them, off the chart, okay? Now, it's another auto ship, so I'm going to show you how they work. I'm going to show you some samples. I will walk you through the auto ship, but remember, it's all there in that booklet if you go and have a little look, right? So, if I just show you the die, here is the butterfly die. This is going to become, by the way, guys, your new, brand new favourite die, right? So, if I take this off here, right, this is a lovely creator card on its own, right? This is going to be a cut-in panel on its own. So use this on its own, use this on its own, or pop this into here, use it together. So for example, if I show you, if we're using just this, and if I'll show you to the front camera, I think, so you can see it a little bit easier, right? How gorgeous of a creator card.
That's amazing.
And can I just say, being designed to paper piece, this one. So this one has been all paper piece in the background. Absolutely beautiful, right? So, it's a little bit dark over here, isn't it? I think you can see, all right. Right, so that one there is just the outer creator card, right? Now, if you use the two together, it's going to look immense, right? In fact, look at this. This one, who's done this? This is a beautiful card, this one. They've used just the outer one on the inside, and then we've used the outer one with the inner butterflies, and come on, Ben, you know us. Got to have them wings lifting on the butterflies.
Oh, yes, Sara.
Right? So it's a beautiful creator card die, but remember, you can use just the inside one if you want, right? So if I show you just this one, this is just the butterflies on their own. Look at that with all these. Now, this has been laid up 3 times, actually it's 4 times, isn't it? White, and then a little bit of extra white. And then, so this is just the butterfly on its own. This is the butterfly with the outer creator card. This is just the outer creator card. Guys, this is just the butterfly.
Wow.
This is just the butterfly. This is the first one of loads of gorgeous ones. So the butterfly, need to have.
Yeah.
Absolute need to have, right? Then, the dragonfly. Not the dragonfly, sorry. She's like a fairy, but with dragonfly wings, right? So, if I just I'll show you the board and then it makes sense, okay? So, how are you seeing it is, that's the die. That's the die used together. This is just the outer, this is just the inner. Going to do the same with that fairy, okay? Gorgeous card. Of course, you can use it as the front of a card, Ben, if you want.
Yeah.
Beautiful outer with the fairy in. There is just the outer on its own, designed to be paper piece. This is the beauty of it. All can be paper piece. That is just the fairy on her own. So if you're looking at that here, I'm going to show you these to the front camera again. Wrong one. Oh, here we go. Right, there's that fairy as a cut-in. I love this card, by the way, right? So it's been cut in on the outside, but then still pieced. These pieces back down here have been re-pieced back into the front.
Wow.
How gorgeous, right? Now, use them together. Oh, yes. Now, apparently, everybody in the comments is going crazy for the authorship.
The comments are going off the chart.
I'm going to get to the authorship in just a minute, guys. Hold your horses. Authorship programme, by the way, completely exclusive to HSN. You must get hold of it. This is the two used together. Beautiful. Now, look at how in there we've used the royal way. This is not one of my samples. My samples weren't the ones good enough to make the table this time. Just being totally honest, we had some immense samples. Mine did not make the cut on the table. But she's been pieced in here.
Yeah.
And then also you've got some glitter in her wings as well. Now, can I just tell you, Ben?
Yeah.
She is brilliant if you want to make her into a shaker card.
Oh, come on.
So here, can you see her little legs?
Yeah.
Look at her little legs. I've got the sequins in here, so if I give her a bit of a shake, you've got the sequins running through, and the skirt's being paper pieced. She is fabulous.
That's amazing.
Now, let me tell you, there is this. I'm going to show you the pictures for the authorship programme. You don't even need to demo this, guys, because you totally understand how, you're going to understand how it works. Can we just look at that? Raise a glass in August. Either use just the bottle on its own, just the frame on its own, or the bottle with the frame. Beautiful. Totally, absolutely stunning, right? October, a hummingbird. Those of you who've got the hummingbird collection, you absolutely need to add this in. The hummingbird is just off the chart, okay? Now, keep moving through. In December, we're going to release the Happy Hearts, which is brilliant in time for Valentine's Day and things like that, if you want to get ready for that. And then in February, you've got the rose bouquet. So this gorgeous, now look at the way, the frame on that one, you will use and use and use again. Now, we got carried away with this one. There's 6 authorships available, right? We do have the busy bees. Bees still continue to just be
so
crazy.
Popular.
I mean, absolutely crazy. And then if you stay in the programme all the way till the end, so bear in mind, you can miss a one. If you say, I don't like bees, I'm going to miss that one. You've got to stay in to get that unicorn. Look at that unicorn, the frame on there. It is just immense, right? So those are the future designs which are going to be released. But them 6 authorships are exclusive to people in the authorship programme. So you can pick and choose. You can just get 3 of them as it coming up, but they'll just release as they are designed and released, right? Now, we do have 2 extras which are available now, right? 2 extras which are available now. Which one are we going for first, John? You're trying to show them first. Let's do the celebration cake, okay? So this is the cake. We couldn't wait and put these in authorships because you have to have them now, is the bottom line, okay? This is the cake. This is if you use the whole cake together on the front of a card, okay? These are the 2 outer pieces, so the beautiful roses or the cake in and of itself, okay? So if you're wanting to use them together, where have I put my lovely cake ones? I've put them somewhere really safe, which is, I put them here ready, right.
You got them? There's so much stuff in the studio.
I think I've got
Surprise stuff goes
do you
missing.
know, I've got stuff absolutely everywhere here. Right, so this is the cake. Again, they've all been made to be pieced in. Or you can do there's a cut into this one. Might be better if I show you this one to the front camera, actually. I think Charlotte was ready for us and I went the wrong way around. Look at that. Into the front of a stepper card like that, Ben. Cake is just off the chart.
Yeah.
That is just the outer cake on its own. This one's just the outer piece on its own. Beautiful to use, just, you know, in and of themselves. That's the first one. The second one, you're all going to go crazy for. I'm just going to warn you now. The second one probably will sell out. You need to be, right, if you're waiting for the $5 shipping, guys, you need to be getting these right at the beginning. Second one is this happy couple, right? Is just,
wow.
That is your happy couple one there. You see why I was so excited there?
Yeah.
That is just, look at all the piecing in here with the beautiful reds in there. Of course, if you've got our paper piecing foam, you're absolutely, this is going to be wonderful. Now, just use that bride and groom on their own. Just on their own. How fabulous is that? Those of you who do love to paper piece, and I know I do, it's totally no-brainer. But then even if you don't, look at this. That is not paper piece, that's just with a little bit of the gold behind.
Oh my goodness me.
Imagine doing that with a little wedding gift in there.
Yeah.
That would be incredible. And then, of course, use them all together and tell a story. I mean, they just won't, I mean, look at this one here. Just absolutely to die for. So, you know what I want to say, guys? Go and get the booklet, because in the booklet we'll show you, right, you're going to get that butterfly and the fairy. That's what's coming straight away. That's what you need to get. Once you get that, make sure you order it as the auto ship program, because then you've got them chance of them 6 future ones. But then the cake and the wedding day couple, you don't need to wait for them. That's not, instead of putting them at the auto ship program, I made the executive decision that you couldn't wait for them. So I said they had to be made available on the day as extras. So they aren't getting the full presentation, they're just like an extra. And then bear in mind, we will be doing the full class on Crafters TV where we teach you how to use them all, the 3-in-1, use them individually, use them together. We'll be doing the live craft along, but you need to be in it to do it, so you need to be getting in there and getting them ordered.
I tell you what, the comments, like I've never seen in these shows. Jenny just say this has absolutely been the best HSN booklet ever. Imani on YouTube says, get this, the 3-in-1 creator card dies are the product of the year. The product of the year, you guys are chatting. Always love these creator card dies, says Linda. The 3-in-1 creator card dies, says Nefertiti, are so for me. The dies are just the best concept ever, says Darlene. They make things quick and easy, no fuss. Deborah says these creator cards would make fantastic light boxes, they would. These are ingenious, says Jeanette. And Deborah Free says these are brilliant. How you can use these creator card dies. The comment, I mean, this is always a busy show, but it's so hard to keep up this evening. You guys are just so excited, so buzzing for everything that we've got. And we've only shown you the first 2 products already. The single ship again available on this, the auto ship not yet live. I know loads of you are excited about the products, and the majority of the chat I'm seeing is that lots of you are going to be waiting for that $5 cart on Tuesday. Dragonfly Roberson says, it's a good thing I've been working on cleaning up my craft room and making more room. You're going to absolutely need it. And by the way, thank you for all the comments coming through. Remember, if you comment, you've got the opportunity of winning the goodies on the show tonight. And well done to Cindy Everett Papple on Facebook, who has bagged herself the 3-in-1 creator card die set. Congratulations. Love the creator cards, you said. They make cards so easy. You've just bagged them. You've just won them. Not even launched in the US, and you've now got them coming to you. If you are a winner on the show tonight, make sure that you do email us prizes@crafterscompanion.com. That's the email address that you need. And make sure that you keep commenting. Make sure that you tell us what you're loving, what you're shopping for, what you're excited about, and you could be winning. Now, always very exciting when these bad boys are in town, and here it is. And I get told to do this, you see, because
what you do?
No, well, you don't.
I'll go behind you, flick it back.
Well, I was going to say,
I'll catch it.
It's hard when you sat down.
Come on.
You better catch this.
I'm watching. Like, flick it with a tumble turn.
You want to flick like that? You ready?
Yeah. You nearly landed it on your own head. You're supposed to go well like this.
So catch the other one then. You ready? It's hard to do because Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yes, that's what I was like. Oh, you need to show people how on they are. They're not coming out.
No. Ah!
That's how we demonstrate the boxes, Ben. He's on it.
Thank you. I didn't realise we were going to do that. So basically, they show you that they can take a licking and keep on ticking. But the thing about this is you're going to chuck them around. I mean, please don't do that at home. But the point is they're tough, they're durable, and the great thing about these two, of course, is you've got total personalisation with these, total craftability. You've got 14 dividers, so whatever you're storing in these, you can make sure everything is nice and secure. You know, if you want to take out all the dividers and just use them, you know, as the box for the whole size that it is, you can do. But the point is, whatever your crafty item, you can store it. And let's not just talk about craft here as well. So many of you will be buying these for all those bits and pieces around the home. You know, if you've got people in your family perhaps who love fishing, or maybe for the kids you're trying to get all their bits and pieces sorted out. For camping, these would be absolutely perfect. If you've got one of those drawers at home where all the wires and the cables are all over the place, these are going to be absolutely perfect for that. These are also going to be great for people who like to make you know, potentially little chess pieces, things like that. For the little Lego pieces, absolutely perfect. If you love your fishing, first aid kits as well. I nearly needed one of those a minute ago, didn't I, when I threw one of those threw it on my head. But seriously, these are amazing. You're going to get 2 of your stash and stack storage boxes in this deal. Safe and Sara over there. Seriously, I never knew Sara was so good. So good around, as he said. You can join my cricket team, which I started playing for yesterday. We need some people who can catch.
Tell them how well you did in your first day.
Well, no, I'll tell it again. It's fine. So I joined a new cricket club. So, you know, 'cause Sara loves a cricket. Sara
I love me cricket.
And used to play cricket, scored as well, of course. So I joined my new team. I took 2 catches in the field, first of all, 2 great catches.
Oh, you didn't tell us about that.
Yeah. I'm normally a wicket keeper, but they've got wicket keeper. I'm trying to get in, but two catches. Went in, we were 30 for 3, struggling. This guy went in, batted for 2 hours, 62 on debut. 62.
So I'm just going to explain that to everybody because they don't play cricket in America.
Some people do.
Really good. That's really good. So
good.
we could give them a big pat on the back. That's really good.
Yeah, if you can put a few comments in the... Yeah, because I'm great at the old... I'm supposed to be here on Saturday, but I'm trying to get the day off so I can play cricket again. Oh, you're the boss! No, I mean, of course, I'll be here working, not playing cricket. Anyway, let's move on. Nitwit. Absolutely love the Nitwits collections. Always amazing, always brilliant. And if you've loved the previous collections that we've brought to you here, you are going to go out your mind for the Kindly Thoughts collection, which we're about to have a look at with Sara right now.
Come on, I'll show you. Right, let me just tell you, we've got a few options in this, okay? So what we've tried to do is something at every budget price point, right? So I'm going to show you the whole collection, have a little look in the booklet and see which one works at the price point view. I know we can't put the prices in the booklet because we technically aren't allowed to tell you them beforehand. And I'm not going to break that rule, okay? And you know HSN are like, they sometimes drop the prices on the day, so make the most of it, right? But what we've done is we've done a smaller bundle for people. Then we've done a larger, we've got like all extras, so that those of you who would like to buy several of the paper pads or whatever, you can do. And then we've also got an Uber bumper bundle if you just want to get everything, okay? Now, if I show you a few samples, in fact, I'm going to show you the ones that are on here. I want to explain what Nitwits are, right? So Nitwits are a company that we work with who design absolutely beautiful paper embellishments. So it's all about this layering on your cards. So they do a lot of, they do all theirs as digital kits. We've actually taken them and made them into physical products for you. So the beautiful butterflies here, these are all die-cut cardstock pieces, die-cut cardstock butterflies, roses, little embellishment toppers, and then we've also got die cuts. So this beautiful die is cut there into the background. I can show you this one here as well. So this is another one where we've taken one of their sentiments from the die-cut pieces. We've also taken those beautiful roses, but then added in this lovely edgeable die down the side. So the cards just look so professional when they're made up, but it's the mix of all those pieces. Now, you know we're known for 3D embossing folders. This is probably, Ben, one of the most intricate 3D embossing folders we've ever done. It lends itself so well if you have these really like 3D roses with bits in the background. Roses in particular lend themselves well. This just is absolutely immense. You'll see with this one here as well, look, this is just using the papers, the 3D toppers that have been popped out. There's that little edgeable die. So there's not a lot in there when it comes to die cutting, you'll see. It's really about having all those pieces. Now this one, Love this one.
Beautiful.
Right? This one here has got a little bit of the vellum in the background that's been used to make a rosette. And then the butterfly topped on it. The little buttons are also in the kit. We've perfectly colour matched some little buttons in there. You can see there, this is one of the stamp and die sets that we've got. So if you want to do your own stamping and colouring. So now you can understand what the cards are going to look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through all the elements in the kit. I'll just make a big mess and put these in a pile over there, right? So the two dies that I talked to you about are these two here, right? So they're both edgeable dies, so they're both going to cut on the edge, but they'll just give you lovely big kind of focal pieces into your cards. You've also got there the one which is the stamp and die set. So the same flower that you'll see used all the way through the papers and the embellishments is here in a stamp and die for you to do your own stamp and die pieces. That's the embossing folder that we were looking at.
Yes.
You can see actually in that folder how 3D all those elements are, can't you? And then what we've done is, because I find with the stamp, it's nice to have the sentiments in the kit, but it's nice to have them all yourself as well, so that you can use them over and over and over again. So they're really nice, what I like to call designer stamps in there, Ben, right? So those are kind of your elements in the collection.
Yeah.
Now, if I show you the pad that has, and I'll do this one to the overhead, this is your die cut topper pad.
Oh,
so
these are amazing.
Sheets.
These are amazing.
Loads of them, right? So there's that beautiful rose, and you'll see they're all just die cut, ready to pop out.
Yeah.
Or you've got things like the buttons, the embellishments. So can you see you get 3 of each sheet. So we're back onto the next one. Now we've got some lovely frames. We've got these are borders, the die cut borders ready to go, the butterflies, 3 of that one as well. Then we've got some paper ribbons that you can use, different sizes, different styles, different colours. There's them 3D butterflies that we looked at, and more of the florals here. You can see they're all there. I'm just going to fess up here, guys. I haven't hurt my thumb at all.
Oh.
I just knocked my nail off.
You could have got away with it. What's the point of putting the plaster on now?
And then just before I went on air, ripped half the nail off.
Yeah.
So having a bit of a panic attack, couldn't find any super glue. So I was like, fine, there's a plaster, and then nobody will notice.
But now they will notice because you've told everyone.
Well, yeah, but you're probably looking at my thumb worrying about if it's all right.
Nah, we're not.
Thinking she's cooked a dinner for, 15 people today. Well, maybe she's cut half a thumb off. No, she hasn't. She's just naffed the nail. Don't worry. Right. Look at these. These are just, look at how gorgeous they are as individual pieces.
Yeah.
They are immense to work with, I can tell you. Lovely corners on here as well. The designs are really wonderful. Now, we move into the ones where you've got the sentiments on there as well. So you've got big ones with sentiments, and then we've got small ones with sentiments in there as well. Some circular ones, little panel ones as well in there. Loads of different ones for you to work with. So basically, your card comes together really easily. Now, you're going to have the 24 sheets of the die cut toppers, and they work alongside the 12 by 12 pad. So if I just show you that 12 by 12 pad, and it's multi-directional, so I can kind of do it like this. Look at that. Aren't the papers just absolutely divine? Right, so again, you're only getting, in this time, you only get 2 sheets of each one, because we had too many designs and we couldn't narrow it down. So you only get 2 sheets of each one. I'm just going to draw your attention to that one because I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Totally love all the shading on that. So you are going to want to get multiples of these, especially while you're on the $5 shipping, right? Then we do an 8.5 by 11 card pack, and these are those pearlescent, double-sided pearlescent cards with the colours in. Now this comes in a pack with the vellum. So we do the vellum, and again, it's a 24 sheet pack, and the vellums are in the 8 by 8 size. So you get them in the lovely little wallet to keep them nice. But you can see there, they're really gorgeous designs to be working with on there. This one, I mean, look at this. And imagine using that over top of the cream.
Oh, yes.
Just looks fantastic. So
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
the vellum. Now, we do have a big Uber Bumper Bundle, Mega Bundle kit. And in the Mega Bundle, you're also going to get this set here, which has your ribbons, your buttons, and your brads in there too.
Yes.
So loads and loads of options to go for. So all I would say is have a little look through. But while you're shopping on Tuesday and you've got that $5 card, so you've got that shipping promo, if you're looking at this and thinking, I do love them designs, an extra vellum, an extra 12 by 12 set of pads is never ever going to come in wrong. It's this lovely kind of spring going into summer colours, the lovely lemons and the really vibrant turquoise and teals and that to go with it. Really beautiful designs. It's a wonderful collection. Again, we've got loads of lovely education on with it, but I think you will absolutely love this one when you get it home.
So many of you saying how much you love love this as well. Just to let you know, the mega bundle is actually live right now. If you want to grab that one, you can jump in and grab that. Again, the comments coming through. You guys love the Nitwits collections. This collection screams spring, says Danielle Masuda. Judy says, I'm seriously so excited for Tuesday. I'm really grateful for these shows. I've got a $200 limit since my hubby retired. So sell me on the best of the best. My trust is in you. Well, we'll do our very best. The thing is, there's so much to choose from that you'll love. Sheila loves the toppers. She said, these would be great for me. I'm a new card maker and I get overwhelmed sometimes. Trust me, the Nitwits collections are amazing if you are brand new, because there's kind of, you've got the topper pads in there to kind of get started if you are new, and you can build up to using all of the other bits and pieces within the collection as well. Gilmore loving that brand new collection. Sandy saying the paper pad is dreamy. Love the blues and the yellows. So pretty, says Nicole. And we're going to give it away. And here's the thing, we're not just giving away the smaller bundle right now, we're giving away the mega bundle. And congratulations to someone who commented on YouTube saying the soft yellow and pretty blue are so elegant together. That person, Dawn Nordstrom. Congratulations, Dawn. Message us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will send out your prize. Well done. Many congratulations. Also, worth bearing in mind, I know lots of you are enjoying the show this evening and potentially enjoying it a lot, because I know a lot of you play a little game sometimes when we do these shows. The drinking game is on. My spies tell me that you guys are waiting for keywords. It'll be interesting to see if we hit any of those keywords over the course of the show. I bet one of those keywords, take a drink, is booklet. I bet it is, because...
Oh, I tell you what, they love the booklet. People just like it when we talk about the booklet
lot
in the show.
Yeah.
So make sure you download the booklet. Once you're flicking through the booklet, it's a 250-page booklet, this one. You've got the dragonflies in the booklet. You've got the... Now you're regretting telling us, aren't you?
Yeah. Shall I show them the booklet?
Go on.
Let's have a look at the booklet. If you haven't yet got the booklet, as you can see here, it says view our booklet. There's the link there, but you don't actually need to go searching for that, because you'll find the link for our booklet wherever you're watching right now. And as you can see, the great thing is you have got full colour pages for you to be looking through absolutely everything that we're showing you tonight. And the great thing is as well that you've got the auto ships in here too, so you can take a little bit longer, because obviously we have to fly through tonight and basically get going with this, but you can take more time, look at all of the auto ships for all of the products that we've got on the show tonight, and of course you've got all the show times in there as well, and much more. So make sure you get the booklet. It's the biggest booklet we've ever done, 250 plus pages within your booklet, and it really is a great booklet. Did I say it was a good booklet? Let us move on. Next up, we are moving on to the abstract colouring stamps and pens, which Sarah has over the other side of the studio.
Yes, so what we try to do is go for something really modern. So I've seen a lot of these cards, these styles on Instagram, on Etsy, on Pinterest, and it's the one where you can get really artistic with your colouring. So for example, things like this, right? How gorgeous is this card? Really, really artsy, where you're just putting like a little bit of hint of colour in the background and then splodging your colour. So you really need some nice kind of florally colours, as it was. Splodge a little bit of colour and then do your stamping over the top. Or you might want to stamp and colour them in and have a lovely finishing touch with the nice sentiments like the Simply Fabulous. Or you might want to do that technique that we've taught you where you can stamp and drag the colour out, or even this one. So use the pens to actually colour in the stamps and spritz and do your inky backgrounds. Some really lovely designs with these. All these cards, they all look so different, don't they? Yet they're all done in the same kind of abstract style. So for example, look at this one here.
Oh wow.
Really washed out watercolouring with these hand-drawn little elements. These are onto vellum. So onto vellum, a little bit of white embossing powder and then coloured round there as well. This is lovely, onto a little bit of acetate this time. So nothing kind of too abstracty with this one, just a little bit of paper in the background. There's that same one. So all these cards all have that similar modern, fresh feel to them, Ben, but they're all using so many different techniques. Now, those of you who are in our programme with the colouring, the January Today special that we did, and you've got your watercolour pens as well as your alcohol pens, let me tell you, these stamps would be a fantastic addition, because there's so many techniques you can do with them with your watercolours. So if you've got that January TS, these are an absolute must. They're going to make those pens that you've got, they're going to enable you to just take them a little bit further. Oh, I'm going to just say, we just lost that off the front of there just to say, they're going to enable you to do a lot more techniques. They've been drawn by the same team who were drawing through all of your other background pieces, right? So you're going to use the same kind of techniques in with that. Now, if I show you exactly what comes in with this, what we're going to get is you're going to get all the sets of stamps. So 4 sets of stamps in total. So you've got, this is your, how do you pronounce this one? I'm never quite sure. No, this is the rose one.
Oh.
The Divine. I'll be honest. Look, I was reading the back and I couldn't written. I was like, "Is that you? Do you?"
Who wrote that?
It's a new one for me.
Rose.
The Divine Rose, the Delicate Blossom in there. Then we've got the Radiant Ranunculus. Yes, that was the one you thought I couldn't pronounce, wasn't it? And then also the Proud Poppies on that one. So you get all 4 of them. But then, more importantly, you are going to get the set of our tricolour pens. So you're going to get the different colours that you need to be able to start. Now, for all it's only 3 pens. Actually, if I show you, each one of these pens, if I open them, have 3 different pens within each pen. So you actually get 9 colours in total, and it's all your primary shades. So you've got 9 of your primary shades, which means you can mix any colour under the sun using those pens. So these are like your cool shades, your warm shades in here, and then you've got your like opposite shades, the complementary colours in there. So you're getting basically 9 colours, massive kind of variation in there, which is going to enable you to do all of your different techniques. So all 9 of the pens, all of the abstract florals, and literally sky's going to be the limit by the time you get through to these. So remember, we'll be doing loads and loads of demonstrations on these once we get into the full presentations when they're on Crafters TV. So get them while they're on the special deal on HSN. Then you can come and learn how to do some absolutely incredible cards like these ones.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? It's so fun to be watching what you guys are loving on the socials. So many smiley faces, so many thumbs ups, so many hearts as well. Harley saying, I definitely need these stamps. These stamps are beautiful, says Anne. Jamie, the poppies are beautiful. Love these abstract stamps, says Kimberly Kitchell. They are now live on the HSN website as well, so you can get shopping for those. You might be wanting to wait for that $5 cart on Tuesday. It's entirely up to you how you're going to do it. We are giving them away though right now, and congratulations to Nancy Sharp Ross on Facebook, who said those cards are so fresh and modern. The poppies and roses are beautiful. Well, congratulations, Nancy. If you message us, prizes at crafterscompanion.com, we will get those sent out to you. If you have just joined us, welcome. Of course, right throughout this show, you need to get commenting, because the more times you comment, the more chances you've got of winning, because we give away the products as we head through the show. A couple of things to show you as well. A few little sets that I need to show you. The quirky stamps, the quirky sentiments. These are absolutely brilliant. I love sets like these because I think sometimes like your sentiments can take a real kind of focal point on a card, and I love it when you have sets which give you sentiments which are fun, which are a little bit different, and which give you fantastic sayings like we're going to get here. So this is the Family and Fun collection. You can see this in the midday hour on Tuesday, and here we go. So look, family are like fudge, mostly sweet with a few nuts. Absolutely brilliant. We've all got a few nuts in our family, haven't we? Time spent with family is worth every second. Again, super cute. Some of these are quite fun, some of these are quite cute. This is really lovely as well, because the sentiment brings you that circle of strength and love, and in the centre, what is that? That's your family. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'll show you some finished samples in just a second, where we've used some of our nesting dies to be able to create these and really pop these out. I love this one. Lord, give me coffee to change the things that I can, and wine to accept the things that I can't. Then you've got this one, which again, I think a lot of us will relate to. Coffee, because adulting is hard. And then lastly in this set, you have got, all you need is tea and cake, and life is good. All really cute, and that is the first set that you're going to get. So all of those stamps you'll get within that collection, which is your family set. And next up is your life lessons. And again, something really, really very different about these. You've got, when everything feels like an uphill struggle, just think of the view from the top. It's nice, that, isn't it? That's quite sort of a life-affirming sentiment. Life is like music. Some high notes, some low notes, but always a good song. Love a good song, me. You noticed. Next up, you've got Carpe Diem, which means...
Seize the day.
Yes. Somebody else did French at school. Then you've got love is the master key that opens the gate to happiness. This one is super cute as well, with the little balls of wool there. Time to unwind. And then lastly, life is better when you're laughing. Those come in the Quirky Sentiment Stamps Life Lessons collection. And again, just to quickly show you, the kind of things that you can do. These are the kind of cards where, the sentiments will, of course, take centerpiece. And whatever style of card that you're doing, a bit of matting and layering, you've got some really, really cute, simple, easy to make cards that look the absolute business. All of those, as I say, coming your way in the midday hour on Tuesday. Keep the comments coming through. I've done the giveaway, haven't I? I'm up to date. I'm all up to date, Johnny. Tell you what, I am whizzing through. Producer, he's like, you've got to do the giveaway. I said, I've already done it. Keep the comments coming, as I say. Loads of you loving the stamps. Love these sentiments, says Laurie. So funny. Quirky stamps are so unique, says Marnie. And Judy saying the quirky set, no doubt. Gotta have them. Pammy, they're totally coming to my house. Those quirky stamps are the best, says Kelly Thomas. And Sharon Lindell on Facebook says, the quirky sentiments are so much fun. Loving the life lessons as well, says Mary. They are on my list. All right. Stand by. I must just warn you, coming up in just a little while, something I'm very excited about, which you guys are going to love, are the brand new gnomes. However, we're 2 away from the gnomes, but this set, I think, is the set that everyone's been chatting about, that you've all been waiting for. Hopefully you're sat down, because this next 10 minutes, you are going to lose your minds. Sara.
Yeah. This is going to go bananas, right? Absolutely bananas. These are immense, right? We have been working a long time to get these. These are our Gilding flakes. And you know what? You are going to use so much of them. I've gone for massive pots. So for each one, I have just gone, I mean, look at them. I've gone for the absolute, you're getting 200 ml of each one, okay?
Wow.
Now, I love how Johnny's already put on the side of the day. Write down that number, because you're going to want them all, right? We've got, in fact, let's go for the overhead. Let's go for the overhead so you can see all of them.
Don't snooze.
Oh, yes, right, okay. So you've got the gold, the silver, and the copper. Absolutely off the chart, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you what you need, because you're all going to need to get this kit to get them started, okay? You're going to need the gold, the silver, and the copper. They come in a kit with your starter set, the Gilding Flakes toolkit. So if I open this up, okay, in your Gilding Flakes tool set, you get the specialist sponges, which are just sponges. You can use any type of sponge, right? But you'll find that they're a nice little size, so they're nice density to work with, okay? But then you also get a dry ink pad and the glue.
Yes.
So if you want to do cards like these here, Ben, where you stamp and then actually add Gilded Flakes to this, I'm going to do this for you in just a second, you need to have the ink pad, right? But you need the drying pad because you keep adding a little bit of the glue onto the ink pad to make it go. So you're going to get that, and then you're also going to get the set of 3 glue pens, right?
I see.
Now for these, you get the chisel nib, the ballpoint nib, and the bullet nib. So 3 different nibs. I'm going to show you all of these, but in the starter kit, you get this toolkit, you get the set of 3 pens, and you get the gold, the silver, and the copper pots, right? On top of that, you get foam, so 3D foam embellishments, which are double-sided adhesive, so that when you add your own Gilding flakes to them, you're going to make all. So you get a set of the little animals, and you also get a set of the flourishes.
Ooh, wow.
How gorgeous are these flourishes, right? So you get that all of that, and the pens. That's all your starter kit, okay?
Yeah.
You are going to want, though, the extra colours.
Oh yeah, the
So
colours.
if I just put this to one side, right? These are all the colours, okay? These are all the colours we do.
This is amazing.
So you've got, in fact, I want to show you to the front because I feel like you need to have the light bouncing off them. So you've got things like the verdigris, the pretty pink, the carnival midnight mauve, the sun glow, the rose gold blush, the cosmic outer space. I don't think anybody's ever managed to do this colour.
Do you know what? I've only ever really seen them in like gold, silver, and
rose.
never seen them in colours like this before.
So they come in packs of 3.
Yeah.
So in your starter pack here, you get the, I mean, they've got fancy names like Oriel and Argent, but basically it's gold, silver and copper, right? And then you get pink, purple and blue.
Yeah.
Then you get the really intensive sun glow one, the very deep rich copper with the verdigris. I'm loving a bit of verdigris. The rose gold, you're all going to go bananas for. It comes in like a pink set. So you've got the rose gold, the soft rose and the pretty pink.
I like the pretty pink.
And then we've got the outer space set, which is the cosmic, that blue moon one, and then the starlight's immense. So they all come in these massive big packs like this.
What are
right?
the packs? What are the size of the tubs again? Loads of
All coming in 200ml tubs, right? So these are the extras that you can go for here. So we do the blush, the carnival. So the blush is your... look at them in there. Oh my God, you're going to lose your mind over these when you get them.
People are.
The carnival, right? Patina, which is your sun glow, your rich copper, and also the verdigris in that one. And then the cosmic, which is the outer space, the blue moon and the starlight, right? If you're a little bit like me, you're just going to need all of them.
Yeah.
Wait until I show you how they're going to work, right? Okay? You're just going to love it, right? So, I don't even know where to start. Like, can I just look at this, for example, right? This is a die cut piece. This is a die cut butterfly that is then just been through like a Xyron or something to get adhesive all over the back of it.
Yeah.
When you do that, you can put either the silver, the gold, the copper, or you can mix the colours. So, for example, let me just get one of these. We'll start with one of these, right? So if I get my foam shapes out, and let's have a little look. I'm going to get out all these ones. Oh,
loads of people wondering which ones to go for. I think if you're going to go for these, you're getting a lot, don't you? Surely.
You're going to have the lot. Let's have a little look.
No choices to be made here.
Let's have a little look. I'll get the dragonfly out, right? So if I get my dragonfly out here, right? What you would do is, Ben, you would get your dragonfly out, right? You'd put it onto a little bit. Let's get a little bit of cardstock here. I'm going to put it onto a little bit of black cardstock here. Then once it's on there, you peel off the back.
I see.
This is where I really needed to not damage my thumbnail. You see, I've took the plaster off now that I've...
How did you lose your nail, did you say?
Not peel. Oh, I did it when I was making the gravy. And
making gravy?
Yeah, making gravy. Who would have thunk it, right?
Sunday lunch.
Then watch this, right? So if I bring in my little pots, right?
Yeah.
So these are your gilding flakes. And what you're going to do is you're just going to get a little bit of the gilding flake.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just going to tap little bits down like this, right? So there's my copper. And then a little bit of the gold onto there as well. Yeah. And then we're going to get a little bit of the silver in and go into the gaps, right? And then a little bit more. They are just so wonderful.
And do you know what? We've got a lot of new people again watching this evening. Doesn't this make it so easy for anyone who's kind of wanting to start out using
gilding flakes and doesn't know where to start?
Begin? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Giving you everything you need here.
Do you know what? And you use the tiniest amount.
Yes.
And also you don't waste any. So I put that on there, right?
Yep.
And then all you do is, if I get these out of here, I'm going to start and just rub all this along. And that's when you're going to, so this is when these come into their own, their little brushes, because it helps you get them into all them little nooks and crannies.
Oh, yes.
And then as I just give that, I'm going to get our shark to come in nice and close. Right? So as we pop that down, you can see there, once I give that a buff, that is that beautiful multicoloured, looking absolutely immense on there.
Yeah.
How good's that, right? So that is if you want to use them with the little foam shapes. Shall we have a go? Let me just show you. For example, if you've got your red liner tape, right? I'm going to go with a thin bit of red liner tape over here and just give that a trim off. So we'll go with the first one. And then if I peel the backing off, having to do everything left-handed. Oh, I might just have to use my pokey tool. This is when you need a nail. I need it to grow back before HSN on Tuesday.
It's not going to grow back before then.
Well, I really need it to. Right, so I'm going to take the gold watch. So we're going to lie the gold on.
Okay.
And it's a little bit like using gold foiling, right? Yeah. So we'll come all the way along and then we'll pop the next bit on and then use this. Can you see? It doesn't give you a straight line. You get that lovely straight line, but it's like that special effect. It's not just it's like the brush going.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you can go and take your wider one. So I can come in straight in with my wider one. And should we do like a mix of colours on this one?
Oh yeah, why not?
Right, so if I take the wider piece and then stick that down. Now, if you want to mix the colours, do you know what I would probably do is, I would say have yourself a pot where you put the mixed colour excess all in together.
That's a good idea.
So it's just a great idea to, like you say, use up all them little bits.
Yes.
So if I want to take that little pot there, and I can go, right, we'll have a little bit of, we'll go silver.
Nice.
And then mix it along, a little bit more silver on here, and there.
And just to say as well, just to confirm, these comes in pots of 3 that you get. So you've got the precious metals, which Sara's working with now, and then you've got your carnival, which is the magenta, purple, bright blue, the cosmic, the black, the dark blue, the light gold, and the patina, gold, copper and green. You've also got the choice of blush in there as well. So it's 3 pots that you're going to get, 200 mil each, which is just unbelievable. And when you see like how little you use, I mean, these pots are going to last for eternity.
Yeah, but which is why I think it's good to know that you could get like quite a few in there. So look at this, and so you've got that messiness, but then as soon as we just rub it off, it all brings it together.
That's incredible.
And that's what I'm saying when I say all of this. Don't waste it.
No.
Put it to one side, and that can go into a mixed pot. And that's this is the look that I love on there. I think that looks fabulous. Now, that is just using it with your regular adhesives, right? But remember, you are going to get that 3-pack of the glue pens, Ben. So if I just show you, you've got like a fine one, like this. So this is, if you wanted to, for example, this one here is an embossing folder where we've gone round and added just some highlights on with the pen and then added the gold foiling over the top, right?
Yeah.
Then if you want to use the wider ones, you've got a bullet. So watch this. Ben is
amazing.
Awesome. Oh. Right, so you can see it kind of goes on and you can see it's starting to dry already. So what you need to do is you need to wait till it's dry. So, maybe I shouldn't blow any of that. That was not the best idea, right? So what I'll do is I'll just give this a bit of a shake over here.
Yeah.
So back in the background here, I can see awesome is becoming tacky already. The bend bit isn't quite, right? So once that's, can you see that's tacky? So it's now gone. See, this is still a little bit wet. This isn't anymore. So watch awesome, Ben. I can take this. Do you want to be multicoloured or?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he absolutely wants to be multicoloured, right? So you take all the different colours and we pat them down.
My middle name.
A little bit of what, multicoloured Ben?
Ben multicoloured Mosby.
Ben multicoloured awesome Mosby now.
Awesome Mosby,
right?
yeah.
I just need to, right, just if I haven't quite waited long enough for this, because you know I've got no patience, guys, right? And I've got Johnny shouting in my ear, we can't spend too long on these because
he's cracking the whip tonight, isn't he, Johnny?
He's having to keep us right.
I know.
So, right, I'm going to make sure we've got all these last little pieces, because I've still got another, I want to show you how to use the stamp, turn it into stamp as well, right? So now, once I rub this over, oh, Ben is so awesome.
Yes, I am.
Coloured glitter.
I'm a multicoloured kind of person.
Oh, look at that. Ben is just awesome. Whoop, whoop. Right. Now, if you want to do your stamping with it, okay, see, that's you can see where I hadn't waited for the glue to dry. It's not as perfect.
Yeah.
This, absolutely the bomb.com perfect.
It is.
Right?
Oh.
And you've got a bullet nib, which is what I used. You've also got a chisel nib, if you want to cover large areas. And then you've got your little tiny fine one as well. Right? Now, if you want to do the inking, I have got an ink pad here, right? So, sorry, I've got a stamp here. This is your ink pad. Now, the idea is you're going to want to re-ink this ink pad every time you do it, right? So all I'm doing is I'm going to go into here, right? So plenty onto here.
Okay.
So every time you're using it, you're popping a little bit more of the glue on. So this is your liquid glue, right? Special adhesive. Now, if I bring this in, I'm going to take it just like you normally would ink a stamp now, right? So lots of light tapping all over the background.
Okay.
And then we're going to just stamp this like a regular stamp. Right, now, I'm just doing this to make sure I've got all the ink in, and then I'm going to go back and tap, right? Okay, so just to make sure, it's a funny smelling glue. You know, it's one of them speciality. It's not just a regular glue. You can't just use any type of glue for this, guys. You do need the special glue. But don't worry, because the special glue is in the kit.
It is.
So, here we go. And then I'm going to stamp my butterfly. And it's a very, very, very tacky glue, right? So, look, it's so tacky, it took me stamp, right? So, I've got that all on. Need to just give that glue a second to dry.
Yeah.
So, while it's drying,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a bit of a shake
a
over
waft.
here. Do you want me to show you the extra colours again?
Oh, yeah,
Right?
please do.
So, those extra colours, oh, look at the mess I've got here. You can tell I'm not tidying up, are you? You can tell I just stand up and walk over to the other side of the studio.
I know.
And poor John and Jake have to come in, right? These are all of the colours. So they're in packs of 3 like this, okay? So this one here is the ones that come in. So you get the Aureole, Argent and Burnished Copper.
Yep.
In your Carnival set, you've got the Mauve, Iris and the Lapis blue.
Yeah.
In the Patina set, you've got your Sun Glow, the Rich Copper and the Verdigris. I love this Verdigris,
Yeah.
can I just say, love it, right? Your blush set, you're getting all your shades of pink. So your rose gold, soft rose and your pretty pink, which is your really intensive one. Your cosmic one is going to give you that outer space, your blue moon and your starlight. They all come in those massive sets. So there's your Carnival set, for example.
Yes.
You're getting them massive pots every time, and I can open any one of these. If you open it up, and you can see that, oh, I've got to get that purple out, right? So as it comes each time, so that you get the big pot, these are your 50ml pots. You obviously get the 200ml in your ones in the style kit.
Oh,
Look at that.
wow.
I mean, come on, look at that, right? So, I'm just going to tell you now, these will, I know, let me just have a little check. HSN is so silly. I've just looked at how many they've ordered
Yeah.
of each one. They will be gone before the day. They will be gone before we get. Well, what time is the due to be in the 1 a.m. hour?
Yeah.
They are going to be gone. I've just looked at how many they've ordered. Absolutely not a chance.
And they're not live yet, but as soon as they go, they're going to fly, aren't they?
They're going to absolutely fly. Right, this is almost dry down here, so I'm just going to go for it, okay? So, same as before, let me take a lovely big bit. Let's pop some bits of gold down. I'll put another bit of gold down here. So that you want to get, you just need your glue to be tacky, all right? That's the trick, you want it tacky.
Just whilst you're laying these down, so many comments coming through. Marnie's saying, love these, the colours are beautiful, the kit is awesome. Marcella says, I'm sold, and Sara's not even finished with the demos. And Miriam Robinson has said, oh my goodness, just the most amazing thing that I have seen in a long time. June, I love how easy it looks to do these gilding flakes. That's the whole point, I think, with this, isn't it? It makes it simple. And Deborah says, I just love the different sizes of nib on the glue pens. I've never found these before. So many of you just so happy about this. Patricia saying, sparkle and shine makes everything so fine. It certainly does. Look at this butterfly.
Right,
Fantastic.
so once you get to that stage, just a little bit of a rub.
Yeah.
And then
there we go.
it's only going to leave the gilding flakes on those edges. So you just rub the excess off. How fantastic is that? Yeah. So that I've just given you the whistle stop tour, but you can be, I mean, there's so many things. Once you know how to do it, let me just show you. I'm going to put the lids on these so that we don't get them all over. So many different things that you can be doing with them, okay? So, look at this. You saw that I'd done, I haven't, but the lovely team have done embossing folder and then added a little bit of a highlight.
Yeah.
This is one of our dies where they've used the die as a stencil and put the gilding in the background and then put some glitter over the top. This is the technique that I was just showing you with the red liner tape. And then also some of those 3D foam shapes. And then a die cut piece where you then put glue all over the die cut piece.
Yeah.
Look at this one. This is glue all over that die cut piece. And then different colours all over the background.
These are amazing.
Look at this. Now start and mix your different sets. That's the set that's got the blue in. Now look at this. Once you've got it, you just basically you put adhesive all over.
Yeah.
Your Xyron is brilliant for this.
Yeah.
Look at this so you can really see it on that one. Just adhesive all over and then you just put your gilding flakes down, rub it off. They are just thebomb.com, absolutely immense, Ben. There's so much you're going to be able to do with them.
Wow.
Oh, look at this one here. Look at this box.
Just one more.
That's just one more. Look at that, the one on the side of
know.
there. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, last one.
Last one.
Look at that.
Oh, yes.
Come on, I had to show you that one, didn't I? Of
course.
I had to show you that one. Right, go on. You can give them away, Ben, you can give them away.
I will give them away. I tell you what, so many of you just saying these colours are amazing. Laurie Martin says, I want them all. Gail Knight says, I cannot wait to decorate my hummingbirds and butterflies with these colours. Sherry Duncan saying, I have to have all these colours. And Pam E is getting ready for battle stations. She says, battle stations at 11:55 p.m. on Monday, ready to fill and buy at midnight. These do happen to go live whilst we're on air. I'm not sure if they will. I will, of course, let you know. Not currently live on the website yet, but who has won them? I tell you what, seeing as I am multicoloured awesome, we were just going to give away the precious metals, but I'm calling the shots right now. I'm going to give away all of them. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do
that.
Huh?
Can you do that?
I can do that because I'm multicoloured awesome. And I'm going to give them away to Christina Alfonso on YouTube. I'm giving them to you, Christina, because you said I need every single colour. And because I am multicoloured awesome, you can have every single colour on me. You are welcome. Message prizes at crafterscompanion.com. If you have just joined us, we've still got another hour and 45 minutes of all of these amazing previews as to what's coming up on Craft Day on Tuesday. Don't forget, come on your way on Tuesday, that $5 cart as well, which I know so many of you are looking forward to, and we're keeping you up to date with everything that you need to know. As items go live during the show, of course, we'll let you know. And don't forget the booklet as well. You'll find the link wherever you're watching right now to follow all the action now and indeed to get ahead ready for Tuesday. But let's get going with this next collection, which you're going to love. We're one stop away from the gnomes. Before the gnomes, I cannot wait to see those. We bring you the natural beauty stamps, which are coming your way in the 2 p.m. hour on Tuesday. Sarah, tell us a little bit about these.
Oh, do you know what? I think you need to see the samples. If I just tell you the background on this, right? So, you know how we did the Big Today special in January, and you've all been learning how to do skin tones and hair tones. Hair is the most rewarding thing to colour as a colourist. And trust me, as someone, over the last 10 years, as I've done more and more colouring, I've literally scoured the internet to find companies who can make beautiful different hair stamps for me to practice colouring. Things like this one here, right? So look at that there. How incredible is this? And the beauty of it is, basically, they are drawn just for you to practice colouring. And these are the ones you'll see all over Etsy and Pinterest. And this is what everybody wants to do. They are the most immense design. Go and have a little look. And I was Charlotte will do you a really nice, clever panda. Oh, look! Oh, look, Ben, I get excited at the prospect of imagining me colouring this. Yeah. Just like picturing what it is to do. They are just, and it's all about, come and have a little look. I'm going to show you as many samples as I can. Now, they're really clever in how they're designed, okay? So that is the stamp. But to have it to colour, what you'll see is it's actually quite as simple because it's the outline. You don't want all the pieces, you want, and they've been illustrated by our team of illustrators. Yes. So they've illustrated the outer piece, and then you can see you just follow each one of the stamps. So let me find her, for example. There she is, right? So you would stamp the stamp, and then you would follow the front of the packaging. So keep the packaging with the stamps, because you can see where to put all of the highlight, and you can practice the technique of bringing in the colours, okay? So each one of those stamps, again, like look at this one here. This, absolutely love this, right? Well, I love them all anyway. We had so many designs drawn and we had to choose the ones we wanted. This is fabulous. Now again, relatively simple outline. Yes. But then you're going to follow the instructions. It's not really instructions. You're going to follow what's on the front of the packaging, so that you can see here, whoever's done this beautiful board for me has followed the packaging to see where the highlight falls onto the hair. So it's really, really simple to do. Now, I'm going to I'll do a little bit of a demo for you so you can kind of see. So I've got this girl here already, because we're focusing on the hair, we've already got the, the skin tone coloured, right? And all I'm going to do is I'll colour this front bit of a hair down here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my instruction sheet so I can see where we're starting, right? And I'm going to start off, first of all, and put like a... I'm going to just put some thread and strokes coming up here, Ben. Okay. You always go upwards with this, right? And then, so I'm going to turn it right round, and I can come down again. Leanne taught me all of this, by the way, if you did her first class, right? And then if I come in with the darker shade into the back here, so I'm now doing the darker shade going into there. So can you see, it's called preserving the highlight by leaving that little light bit in the middle. And you can see, so it's really easy. If I get the tip coloured in here, and I'm just coming in, preserving that highlight, but bringing the shading right in through there, and you can see how you get that light shade kind of still coming through. And that's how you build up with layers and layers and layers of colour, right? So we kind of haven't got time to sit all day and me do the whole lot, but if you go and watch Leanne's Leanne's class with it, you'll see how she does it. But it's basically this technique, starting off with the light bit. If I do, what's another nice little bit to do? Is should we do this little bit coming down here? So again, you're just flicking that colour into the centre. Starting here, Ben, flicking that colour into the centre again, preserving the highlight right in the middle, and then the darker one comes in right around the outside.
Great little add-on set, isn't it? If you've someone who's maybe invested in our Academy of Colour, this is a great little set to go for, because like you said, the fact that you've got the stamp, you can literally just stamp, stamp, stamp again and just practice to your heart's content, can't you?
Yeah, and do you know what? The joy is in the actual colouring, Ben.
Yeah.
It's not... I mean, I'm rushing through this here because we're live on air, guys, and I'm trying to do like a presentation so that you can get to give you an idea, but really quickly. And I think you are getting a little bit of an idea there of how you can see the hair. And I'm just following this through. And when she's all built up, I mean, she just looks fabulous, doesn't she?
Yeah, that is phenomenal.
She just looks fabulous. So I'll show you a few more. Actually, I'll show you all 4 of the stamps, and then I'll show you as many. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So all 4 of these here. I've probably got them a little bit there, but that's all 4 of the stamps that are in the collection. But I'll try and whiz through all of these samples, because when you see them, and I know there'll be so many of you at home now watching, just literally so desperate to get these home to have a go at colouring them.
Yeah.
If you want a nice relaxy like afternoon in or something like that, this is the one that you want to go for. And the beauty of it is, you can do them in any colour shade. So your friend's got red hair.
Yes.
Your friend's got grey hair, for example. You know, blonde, any shade. Now, I'll use the Illustrator pens with these, Ben, but it doesn't have to be our Illustrator pens.
Oh, wow.
You know, you could do the tri-blend brush would work equally well. I would say you do want a brush pen, though.
Yes.
The brush pens are the ones. Now, that's the Illustrator. We've got an Illustrator set down the bottom there. If you want like a starter set of our Illustrator pens. But if you've got, I would say is, if you've got the Today's Special from January, this is the absolute set you want to go for, because you've got all the colours, you've got everything that you need. All I'm doing is I'm just giving you here, oh crikey, I can't stick all these are all stuck down. You've got all the colours you need, you just need the stamps to work with.
So many of you chatting, Inkwell Chick saying these stamps are a must for all our colouring classes. Definitely must have. They're gorgeous. Aracelis, I hope I said your name correctly, says, I love these beauty stamps. Truly magnificent, truly beautiful hair images, says Kelly Thomas. Rebecca Gregory on Facebook saying these natural beauty stamps will go so well with the Academy of Colour. Absolutely. Echoing what I just said a few moments ago, you know, these are perfect. And, you know, for Amy, who says that, sorry, you make it look so easy, I can't wait to try. I think the point is with these, again, if you are someone perhaps who's already invested in the Academy of Colour, you're getting the tuition, you're getting the classes, you're building up your confidence. But when you've got a stamp set like that, it doesn't matter, does it? You know, you stamp out first time, but it doesn't come out the way that you want it to. You stamp again, you practice, you keep going until you're happy with that image. And that is what the joy is with this particular collection. Leanne Layton on Facebook says, in block capitals, I want these, I want these, I want these. Well, they'll be up in the 2 o'clock hour on Tuesday, where you can jump in and grab those. Miriam Robinson on YouTube, great minds think alike. I was thinking the same. Great for bridesmaids, thank you gifts. The cards, they would be, because like the poses that you've got those images in, absolutely look like that, don't they? I was thinking maybe for like prom cards as well, if you do that kind of thing, they would work. We're going to give them away right now as well. I am forever giving, of course, this evening. Whatever you see, tell us that you love it. Tell us what you're going to be shopping for. Let us know if you're shopping tonight. I know some of the items are already going live on the HSN website. Don't forget, though, a lot of you will be waiting till Tuesday with that $5 shipping cart. So loads of you will be getting ready to fill your carts. Who's won the natural beauty stamps, though? Congratulations for a comment on Facebook of those stamps are perfect to go with the Academy of Colour classes. That is Hannah Law Furness. Congratulations to you. If you want to claim your prizes, all you need to do is prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Send us a little email and we'll get those sent out to you. And of course, we're doing this right throughout the evening as well, right throughout the afternoon, and indeed the morning, wherever you are. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. I know tons of you are so super excited, and I am over the moon, super duper, thebomb.com excited about this next collection, and I know you guys are as well. Gnomes have been like phenomenally popular, haven't they, in craft over the last couple of years, and always kind of like associated with those winter months, of course, and Christmas time. But what have we gone and done with this collection? Brought you the next step, where it's the ability for you to put gnomes in some of the most amazing situations. If you've ever imagined a gnome doing a barbecue, imagine no more, right, Sarah?
He's right. And do you know what? I didn't get this gnome craze when it first started. No. And we launched our first gnome collection in the winter. All my life, it was, I remember Leanne pulled rank and said she was doing the show. She absolutely called it.
Yeah.
That was one of our biggest ever shows in Crafters TV history, when it was just like a complete gnome sellout. And she came skipping along the corridor and she was like, oh my God, Sarah, I told you everybody would love the gnomes. Straight into the product development room. She's like, right, we're doing summer gnomes. This is now the summer gnomes. So as Ben said, right, go and have a look at this, of course. You can't help but smile at them. They're cannot great. Help it, right? So here he is with his sunnies on, with his bunch of flowers, and she's watering the flowers to go with it. They've got the I am a gnome and I live in a caravan home.
Doesn't really work, that, does it?
I know, I got it in my head. I thought it was really cute.
A for effort, Sarah, A for effort.
Well,
it looks like ZZ Top, that gnome, by the way, doesn't it?
I remember, I'm just going to move these through the samples. Now he's fishing, and she's on the swing, right? Isn't it just immense? Now that swing is actually a whole stamp and die set which you pop the gnome on.
Yeah.
Then you'll see how it all works. You're going to look and you're going to think, oh my God, this collection's going to cost us absolute fortune because it's like 50 bazillion gnomes. It's not. I'm going to show you because it's the same gnome over and over again. He's just the way we've drawn him. The way the team have drawn him, it's really clever, right?
That
so look at this.
Background as well.
Now he's gardening, right? So if you just imagine every setting you could possibly want that gnome in, he's there, right? As Ben said, you want it, he's barbecuing, he's gardening, now he's barbecuing.
Love this!
And she's there having a burger off the barbecue. Wish you were here. I mean, come on. Is it not just the most fun in the world ever? I mean, every one of these is just so different. And so there he is fishing on his own.
Yeah.
Here he is fishing with his girlfriend while she's on the swing, right? So you'll start and see just how cleverly they've all been put together. On that swing, look, here she is. Isn't she so cute? And she's actually swinging on that one. I love it. It's really clever. Oh, you might look at her here. Now she's got them lovely butterfly wings on the back because she's just literally living her best life.
Yeah.
Look, now they're off, reliving their youth, around the campfire with the guitar and whatnot. Yes. Do you know, the thing is, Ben, look at us. We've got massive smiles on our faces.
Yeah.
We're laughing our heads off, right? That's going to be your friend, daughter, granddaughter, grandma, mum, whoever you send this card to. Just imagine how much they're going to be smiling when you look at this. Whatever they're into, make them one of these. Now, it's called the Summer Gnome Collection, right? Yeah. Let me walk you through everything that's in the set. So clever, right? So, you know how I said that in this one here, you kind of mix and match, right? This is how it works. So, you've got the gnome, there he is, right? You get this stencil, Ben, so that you lay the stencil over the top of him, and you can either have a dotty top, a stripy top, or a one with the little anchors on there as well, and then his trousers will match in. So that's how you get the gnome. And then you've got the die cut pieces for all the little elements. So you can, but instead of drawing his arms on, the arms are on the bits and pieces. So can you see, when you then take the, ukulele, it sits over top of him and his arms are on there. Yeah. Or you put the fishing rod on and his arms are on the fishing rod.
Gotcha.
Or he's holding a bunch of flowers and his hands around the flowers. Yeah. His arms are on the bits of the, the barbecue utensils. But they're all like that. It's the same with her when she comes on, right? So you've got the little stencils, so you can stencil onto her clothes as well. But then the butterfly wings go behind. But then, as you can see, so for example, when we come on here, right, that's actually the hands come on the swing one, but You can see how her glasses go over the top.
So cute.
Or let's find another one for her. Here she is with the garden can. You add the garden can over the top. Or when she wants to hold the hamburger for the barbecue. So all of those are included. Pot of flowers. You see there's the garden can, the little campfires on here. But she's holding everything. Oh, even the marshmallow stick to go over the campfire.
That's so cute.
It's just brilliant, right? So then you've got all the little extras that tell the stories. So things that you saw, like the little gnome home sign and the picnic basket, the lake so that it can be fishing in the lake. They do in the garden, and you've got the extra little bits and pieces here. The one, if you want to do her on the swing, she's brilliant. There's the swing. So you're going to stamp out the swing. It does it all individually. You've got her hands.
And
she
the
wants
feet.
to hold the swing. And the little feet go on top. Because if you look, on her own, she stood. So it doesn't work when she stood. So what you do is, you see, if I take this one here, so here's the swing, right? You have her standing on the swing.
Yeah.
Then we don't want her standing. So all you do is it gives the extra little feet. So you just stick the sitting feet over top of the standing feet. It's all been very cleverly thought through, right? And then there's her hands, so her hands just tuck round the back, and the hands are just holding onto the swing. And then you can say, do you know what, she needs a pair of sunnies on there and all.
Oh,
So the
my
sunnies just go on the top.
goodness me.
So that's how the swing one works. Oh, come on, she's brilliant. She looks brilliant. And then you've also got the gnome home,
Cool.
which to me is just the pièce de la résistance of the whole kit,
Oui.
right? So there is the little gnome caravan. How beyond cute is that, right? Now, if you made all these cute cards, Ben, right, you need all those really quirky sentiments that are just going to finish them off. Like, home sweet gnome. There's gnome one like you.
Love it.
There's no place like gnome. Best friends, no matter what. There's gnome better than summertime. Wish you were here.
What about I am a gnome and I live in a caravan?
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan. You know that's going to be making the... it's like that time I sang we're all out of Zoom, and now it's on the blooming advert. Kind of lose it, right? So that's all of the stamps and the die sets and how it all works together. So cute, right? Then we've done this pad, which has got all of these backgrounds in, right? So all of these, so you can put them in the setting if you want. So you saw loads of these where you've got like the barbecue setting, for example, or you've got the background one there. So however you want to use them, or maybe it's in like the background of the, you know, the little tree or whatever.
Yeah.
All of these, you've got all those, it's like a pad, a flippy pad of all different background pieces. Then you've also got the embossing folder. So beautiful embossing folder with the matching stencil.
Oh,
so you
wow.
do the embossing folder, gives you this, and
Yeah.
then you can put the stencil piece. You've seen us do this before, haven't you? Where you put the stencils over the top, so you can ink through the stencil. And then, because you know we love a do an awesome 12x12 pad, right? The 12x12 pad is just immense, and it's going to have all those really, it's like a 36 sheet pad. There's the background papers, look, you see. So you get the papers at the background, and then you get all these lovely double-sided prints. So the papers aren't double-sided, they're background pieces because you don't need them, but then all these lovely big floral over-the-top prints that are going to match in all come included in the set. So it's really clever how it's all put together. I'm just going to tell you now, this is going to be, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. It's in the 2 o'clock show. If I break down and show you everything that's included, right? So you've got that 12x12 paper pad. You've got all of the different gnomes. So the little boy one, the little girl one, the embossing folder scene, that caravan. You've got the swing set, then you've got all the extra accessories, and then the little Lasix acrylic stamp, which has got those lovely quirky sentiments in there as well. So that's everything. So in total, it's over $103, right? It's going to be nothing like that on HSN. You know, HSN do the best prices. It's going to be a lot, you know, it's going to be a lot of dollars off. Come on, that was really funny, Ben. You didn't.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that off, please? 7:30.
Catch on.
It won't.
Get me to do it at the end of the show when we've done 3 hours and I'm a bit delirious as well. Then it'll be really funny. So, yes, so you're going to make a huge saving on it, and I mean a huge saving on it. Then on top of that, you're going to get your 5 flexi pays. You've got your HSN credit card, you've got an extra one on top of that. And it's the $5 shipping on there as well. So it's going to be the right date. Right? This one needs to be on the list. Go and get in the booklet. Get it like highlighted off in the booklet. This one, 2 o'clock. I wouldn't be waiting until 2 o'clock to see it. I'm just going to tell you now, I know how many they've got. It's not enough.
No messing about with this.
Oh, boo!
Yeah, you guys are loving it. Do you know what? We were talking about the fact that we were smiling and laughing here in the studio. I can feel the smiles coming through off the socials here as well. You guys are absolutely loving these. I love them all, but the fishing gnome is so adorable, says Mary Curry. The gnome swing's my favourite. I love the spring colour, says Victoria. Christine Mahoney says, that gnome with a shovel, he could be digging a grave. That's a bit morbid. Glad I'm not married because I'm ordering it all. Christine, you make me laugh. This will work great on my cramping scrapbook pages, says Sue. Darlene says, this gnome set is the cutest, most lovable set ever. It really is something different. Loads of you saying you love the gnome barbecuing as well. I kind of wish I could have commented on this one because I would love to win this gnome set myself. I love the gnomes. Got to have this collection, says Kay. Michelle says, this is off the charts. It's going to feature in the 2 o'clock hour, and I'm going to give it away right now. So congratulations to the lady who commented on YouTube saying the gnomes are grown-up paper dolls. How fun. Winning the gnome collection, Heidi Hess. Congratulations, Heidi. Email us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get that sent out to you. It's not going to last, is it? It's going to fly out the door when it launches. So please make sure you are there and ready to go. Also, to quickly show you some items which I think you're going to absolutely love, particularly if you are getting into your colouring, particularly if you are getting into your Academy of Colour as well. These amazing card front colouring pads. The butterflies and florals, first of all. I think it's just worthwhile showing you the coloured images. So you're going to get these pads. So they come in a 5 by 3 3/4 size for you. You're going to get 6 images of each. So these are brilliant, right? Particularly if you are, as I say, getting into your colouring, want to get practicing. You've got 6 images of each of the different styles within each of the pads. But the great thing about this, that one there, of course, is your beautiful florals, and then you've also got your gorgeous tropical birds as well. So 36 sheets in the pad, but you then also get 3 sheets at the back, which gives you your pop-out sentiments as well. So I kind of see this as, you know what, if you want to practice, you've got enough in there to be practicing with. But potentially, if you're further down the line with your colouring, you've got the opportunity here to create some really, really gorgeous card fronts, then with the added embellishments, the sentiments that you're going to get as well, because at the back of each of the pads, you've got 3 pages with those pop-out sentiments as well for all sorts of different occasions. You've got them in the copper, in the gold, and in the silver as well, and they cover things like Just For You, Miss You. You've also got in there Have a Beautiful Day, and more. That's the first collection that you can get your hands on, which is the butterflies and florals. The next set, I think possibly, I know we're not allowed to have faves, but possibly my fave of the 2. You've got the Spiritually Wild, and also you've got the, is it Fairy Tale Adventure? Enchanted Adventure. Take a look at the images that you're going to get here. These are absolutely stunning. Again, you're going to get 6 of each within this particular pad, plus the 3 pages at the back are going to give you the opportunity then when you're making these into cards to add beautiful sentiments as well. I'll show you those here on this board here. So this one has got Shine Bright, Stay Strong, You're Awesome, Happiest of Birthdays, Love More, Worry Less, and also Be You, The World Will Adjust. So they're stunning, and also coming in that collection, you've got these beautiful fairy tale characters as well. So the great thing is you've got so much within this collection for you to get practicing with, for you to be creating cards with as well. And I also think these pads are awesome for kind of like sharing your colouring with the kids and maybe the grandkids as well. But a great add-on, as I say, if you are kind of down the line, getting on with that Academy of Colour, you're looking kind of for extra things to be working with, you'll absolutely love these collections. You'll be able to see them in the 2 o'clock hour on Tuesday, and already lots of comments coming in about those as well. More details and more about those in more detail in our booklet, which is available right now. Heidi just saying, I love those tropical birds. And Miriam also saying, what a great way to practice colouring. Something for everybody. We really do have that. And Amy saying those tropical birds look like they would be so much fun to colour. Right, we are back on track. Still to come, we've got a fantastic stamp and tag set which is coming up. Also, you're going to love those dragonflies which are coming up towards the end of the show. Before that though, we are all about the embossing folders, but not just embossing folders this time, Sarah.
No, definitely not. What I've tried to do is look at embossing folders and how quite often embossing folders make really simple cards. So what I've tried to do is look at the simple embossing folder cards, but then how do we take it to the next level? So what these are, they're like a bit of a mix and match, whereby you've got that beautiful, and I'll let you have a look at the samples, you've got this lovely embossing folder with 2 different designs, top and bottom, separated by a lovely panel, and then in that lovely panel you get a die cut and the stamp to go with it. So it's an embossing folder die and stamp in each one, okay? So 3 different options to go for. I'll show you the design. So this is exactly what you get. In fact, I'll show it to the overhead camera, right? Because you've got that embossing folder, and the embossing folder is going to give you one design at the top, one at the bottom, but it's all within the same folder, so it's going to all happen at the same time. But then you've then going to get the die cut and the stamp, so you stamp over the die cut, line that up over the top, and it's basically your card ready to go. But you can mix and match them. So each of these, you'll see each of the words in the middle we've done differently, so that you could use the happy birthday in this die set in the middle of this embossing folder if you want. Or you don't have to use the die, you might just want to stamp into the middle of the embossing folder.
Yeah.
So it's really good how they work, and they work the same across all the sets. So that's the first one. Then you've got the set which has got this beautiful, they're just all like lovely background panels. You could even cut out different panels and use them independently if you want. They don't have to be used this way as well. You could always tip them up and use them this way and just put like a nice ribbon down the centre. You don't have to use the congratulations, for example, with them, right? That one comes with the celebrate design, lovely design there. And then we've also got the set which has the lovely flowers in. I'm going to demonstrate with this one for you, and comes with the set that also has the love hearts in. Now I think embossing folders, Ben, are quite possibly some of the most underrated things.
Absolutely right.
Totally. So if I just show you how easy it can be, okay? I've taken just a piece of white watercolour card here and cut it down, and I've just already done like a wash background onto the back there, Ben, right? So 2 different colours washed on the background. And then if I take this, I'm going to go with the spots on the front. So you should have it positioned so that you can see the design. You should be able to look at the design. If you can see the purple pattern, that is where it's going to appear, right? Now these will go through any embossing machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run them through the MIDI just for speed, right? Okay. So you don't even have to have a manual die cutting machine, because they're not that intricate to work with, okay? So straight through, even a manual embossing or die cutting machine. When you're doing embossing, you need to add in your purple folder here. And then if I take like a little bit of gilding wax, for example, and I'm just going to add a little bit onto my finger here, tap off the excess, and you'll see when I give this a rub over, it'll really just make that design pop up off the page there really beautifully, right? So you can do this all over the background, and I've got one where I've done all of the gilding onto one piece. So if you just see here, all over the background there is the one with all of those lovely gildings. Just the beautiful flowers. So you've got that lovely ditty flower on the top, and then the gilded piece on the bottom. Yeah. And then of course, if you then use the die cut piece and you die cut the panel out, I've got one here where I've die cut the panel and then stamped in the just a note. So can you see where you add the black through? That's just inking through the embossing folder, and that lines up perfectly across the middle of there if you want to. And you see, if you just want to do a super simple quick card, you've got your card, you can take your embossing onto the front of it, and then you might just want to add a couple of little die cut pieces like this, and you can see just how quickly and easily we can make a nice quick card. I mean, look at that. Really super quick to do, but very, very effective. Now, it's not just cards, Ben, right? I've got some nice cards to show you, but then I've also got some boxes. So can you see here, for example, it's gone onto the front of a box. I think they look really, really effective. Wow. You've got loads of different ones. So whether it is cards, whether it's boxes like this, loads of different designs for you to kind of, you know, mix and match between. They all work independently, or you can use the stamp and the die set from one. So for example, if you wanted to use this one here, but you wanted to do happy birthday or with love or just to say in the middle, doesn't have to be for Make-A-Wish. So if you just, oh look out this one here, isn't that a little bit different? How they've then been cut away and separated to make a bigger card. So I do want you to be, if you're just a beginner, these are one of the simplest things that you can get started with. Embossing folders are so easy as a great kind of introduction into card.
And I think with this added element that you've given us with this collection, you know, if you are one of these people who perhaps doesn't use embossing folders a lot, you're going to be more inclined to with a collection like this, aren't you?
We just need somewhere to start, don't we?
Yeah.
And I think the fact, so quite often people struggle because the embossing folder is just the background and then you need to think of what to do with the rest of the card. Here, we've given you two, I mean, look at this card here, super simple. All in one, then all it's done is stamped and embossed into the middle, a little bit of ink on there, and then two little die-cut butterflies stuck on. Your card's ready to go. Could not be more simple. Straight away, 5-minute makes, but look really stunning and effective.
Absolutely, they do. And I tell you what, so many of you, again, just wowed by all of the products that we're bringing you tonight. Carol says, those are amazing. I love embossing folders, says Cindy Everett, and yours are the best. I've been waiting to see how these work, says Michelle Perez. They're now on my wish list. Heidi saying, I love taking a technique to the next level, and that's what you've got. And like Sara was saying, you know what, it's a great collection to go for, isn't it? That if you are one of these people that you make the background with the embossing folder and you're like, what do I do next? You've got the next level with this set. I need these, I love them. Such great concepts, says Sue Hint. Cindy saying, I love this embossing set. Make quick cards that looks like you spend a lot of time on. Absolutely right. And again, that's kind of hitting the nail on the head with this collection. I love these embossing folders, says Christine, and word dies. Can do so much with them. And Leanne says, these are beautiful. Must have, and they work in the MIDI no less. Carol Lee says, I love the small topper elements to highlight the design as well. You guys, isn't this like one of the best shows ever? It's the biggest booklet that we've done. And I tell you what, we'll have a look at that booklet in just a few moments' time. But I'm feeling in a giving mood right now, as always. I get the best bits on this show. I get to give away these brand new goodies. Winning the embossing folders for her comment on Facebook of love all the designs so pretty. Well, Marnie Pinchoff, Marnie, all of those designs are now yours. Many congratulations, you've won simply for commenting. If you have won this evening and you haven't yet emailed us, like Marnie, you need to message this email address, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will send those prizes out to you. And if you have just joined us as well, do get commenting. Let us know what you are loving. Let us know what's going to be in your basket. Let us know what you're most excited for. And actually, if you're brand new and you're watching this show for the first time, give us a little wave and we'll give you a mention too. Before we just have a look through the booklet as well, another good book which is out. I've got
Brown Nose and the Boss will get you everywhere, Ben, I promise you.
I've got my copy already started reading. It's a great book. Just hoping that I might get a little signature on there, Sara, a little personal message maybe. What do you think?
I don't know, Ben, I'm not going to lie. My hand is quite tired.
I'm not surprised.
I came into the office on Friday. So basically, okay, this week's the launch. The book officially launched on Thursday, and I committed that if the first 1,000 that we shipped from the website, I would sign.
Yeah.
All 1,000 went on pre-order. And I didn't want anyone to be disappointed.
No.
So actually, our first shipment delivery was 1,500, and I was only supposed to sign the first 1,000 of them.
Wow.
I signed every one of the 1,500.
You are
so
too
if
much.
you are ordering a copy of the book from our website, I guarantee you it's signed. I know I've got carpal tunnel, right? Not quite, but I've signed all of those books. So here's the thing, right? The book's available, it's on the website now. It's not technically published over in the US. This is why I wanted to tell everybody. So the publishers that I worked with only have the rights to publish it in the UK. However, we've had special dispensation that we can sell it through our website so that people in the US can still order it. So you can order it from our website. So next time you put an order in with us, add the book onto your order. Yours will come signed. Not only do you get the book, but you will get the book, you'll get it signed, you'll get your club discount off the book, and then on top of that, what we're doing is every book we're giving you a ticket for a really special event.
Oh, yes.
So I did like a live in-conversation with event to launch the book up in Newcastle for a select small audience of just 300 people on Thursday night. So all my friends and my family were there and some local people. But what we're doing is we're doing a private in conversation with Evening just for our Crafters Companion customers. So anyone who orders the book from our website, you will also get access to that private live in conversation with event, where I'm going to have a very special presenter with me and said very special hand-picked presenter, no doubt, will be feeding through all of your questions. We'll be taking people live onto the stream. You can ask questions, I'll answer questions, I'll tell loads of stories. It's all the stories behind the book. Why I wrote a book, how I came to do it. I've booked it for the 13th, so for a couple of weeks' time, 2 weeks' time, so that you've got time to get your book home and read it. So a lot of you will have read it, might want to ask questions about events in the book. No holds barred. I'm happy to talk about anything, so you can read the book and then come on and ask questions. In fact, if there's anybody on the stream that's already ordered it, I would love to know if you've ordered it. But those of you who are in the US, I can let you know, you can order next time you're ordering from Crafters Companion. We haven't been able to get them to let us sell it to any retailers in the US, which is why it's not on HSN at the moment. Never know, one day we might be able to get them too. However, at the moment, if you do want to order it, next time you put an order in with Crafters Companion, or you can order it, but you'll just obviously be paying the shipping from the UK, and we'll be able to ship it in with your next order, and everyone that comes will be hand signed, and you'll get a ticket to that event.
Do you know what? I have interviewed some big stars over the years of my former career of being a radio DJ. I've interviewed Take That. You know, I've been in the same room as Gary and his chums. I've interviewed, Hugh Jackman, big star. But I am most looking forward to this night, 13th. It's going to be amazing. Me and Sara, it's going to be unbelievable. Super, super excited. Can I get my book signed yet?
You can get your book signed when you've finished reading it. He's only on page 20.
Yeah, but I only got it the other day, and I've been busy, working, cricketing, all sorts. I shall go back. I'm off for a few days, so I shall finish it off over the course of the next few days. But honestly, it's such a great read. You're going to absolutely love it, and we'll hopefully see you on the 13th. Back to your booklet. If you haven't yet got the booklet, then you need to download it. You can see the details right here, but wherever you're watching us, you'll see the link in the comments, so it's nice and easy to do. And as we've said, this is great because if you've missed anything that we've already touched on this evening, you can go back. And if you want to kind of skip forward to any of the items that we're bringing to you over the course of the next hour and a bit, then you can also, of course, what
did you do there, then?
I don't know, sorry, I just flipped a bit too hard. You can, of course, have a look at all of those bits and pieces as well. You'll see all of these amazing pics, you'll get all of the details, you'll see all of the auto ships in there as well, and you're going to get all of the show times too. It's an absolute must-have. It's a real page turner, and it's the biggest booklet that we've done for you as well. It's over 250 pages packed full of everything that you need to know. Make sure you grab yours. Right, let's get back onto it. So much to do over the course of the next hour and a bit. Keep those comments coming through, because remember, the more you comment, the more chances that you have got of winning. I'm super excited about this next set, which is so much fun and so quirky, and it's all about the amazing stamp and tag set, Sara.
Oh, this is hands down a must-have, right? Absolute must-have. This is coming up in Suzanne Gets Crafty because Suzanne saw it, loved it, and has nabbed it, right? Basically, this punch is going to make you 3 different size tags in an instant, right? In an instant. So you can either do a 2-inch, sorry, a 1.5, a 2, or a 2.5-inch tag. Let me show you how easy and awesome it is, right? So all you do is you get yourself a piece of scrap of card, and I'm just going to go and I'm going to cut so we can do them at 1.5, 2. So I'm going to cut at 1.5 inches wide. All right, there's my 1.5.
Okay.
I'll get another colour and I'll cut this one then at 2 inches wide. So I'm coming to 2 inches here, and then trimming that 2 inches. And then let's do another one at 2.5 inches. So you basically cut your strip to the width, okay?
Yeah.
So once you've got your width, then you can come and make it into a tag. So can you see, you've got alignment for 1.5 to 2.5 inches. So your 1.5 just aligns in here. Once it goes in, put the tag down, back out. There's the top on your tag. Just decide how long you want it, and you just go, do you know what? Just want a little tag here,
Boom.
right? Or you can just go, yep, we'll go in there, pop it in, straight in, cut the top, we'll have a really long one on there,
Yeah.
right? It's the same if you want to go with your 2-inch, so you get the 2-inch alignment, goes into the 2-inch, put your top down, and now it gives you a slightly different shaped top, so I can do a nice short top there, right? Or then your 2.5, same thing, goes into the 2.5-inch alignment, going to do the same, it gives you that lovely top piece, and there's your 2.5. So you've got basically 3 different sizes of tags that you can do. I mean, an absolute must-have, Ben, right? So you get this, then you get these absolutely blooming awesome stamps.
These are
right?
cool.
They are awesome. So I thought this was the most hilarious thing in the world when we decided to do this. I remember being in the product development meeting and someone pitched this and I was like, yes, we are absolutely doing that, okay? So look at this, right? You get all of these and they're basically the stamps to go on top of your tag. So
funny.
best gift ever.
Yeah.
I should know I bought it, right? If you don't like it, I'll have it back.
Yep.
Don't worry, I kept the receipt. This is exactly what you did not ask for. I lost the receipt, so you'd better love it.
Yeah.
And warning, the contents of this package may be awesome, right?
Brilliant.
So basically you get these really funny little stamps so that you can do all of your own. So basically, if I just show you all of these to the front here, right? So whether it's a gift, whether it's a card, every one of these, I hate presents, said no one ever. That's one of the extra sets. I'm going to show you an extra set here. I lost the receipt, so you'd better love it, right? Let's have a look at this one here. This is exactly what you did not ask for.
Love it.
And I just think they're so cute. A special gift you never knew you wanted, right? And then what's this one here? Get your oh wow face ready, right? So I know you look at some of these and you're thinking, hang on, she didn't tell me about that. I didn't hear her say that sentiment. Let me show you. So you get, if you go for the tag punch, just to confirm, comes with, don't worry, I kept the receipt. Warning, the content of this package may be awesome. I lost the receipt, so you'd better love it. If you don't like it, I'll have it back. Best gift ever, I should know I bought it. And this is exactly what you did not ask for. They come with the punch, right? However, we have an extra set. Item number is on the bottom of your screen of the extra, right? So, in the extra set, which you just need, I hate presents, said no one ever. I swear that I really did try. This is for you, but I wish it was mine. At least pretend you like it.
That's for the socks.
Not a puppy, sorry. Get your oh wow face ready, right?
Love it.
So that is the extra set. So basically, treat yourself and get these because everybody. It's worth it for the punch.
It is.
You all need the punch. It's actually the 3-in-1 punch, so it's got these 3 different sizes of the punches all in one. So you get the 3-in-1 punch and the first 6 of the really funny stamps. They are really funny. And then get your extra 6 stamps because the thing is, it's the sort of thing you should just have in your stash.
Yes.
Right? You're always sending people presents. All those of you, what about if you make and sell little packs of tags? Absolutely brilliant. I mean, you could, not being funny, you could charge a fortune for these because they're really funny, right? And then I just think they're just really different. You know, really, really different and unusual. And I think they really make any packaging on absolutely anything. Look at that. That's actually one of the tags wrapped around a bottle there.
Oh, wow. Super
How
cute.
cute's that? So
Yeah.
you don't, I love that idea. Wonder
That's a
who's
great
made this
idea.
one. Let's have a look. I can tell you, Bianca has. Really nice idea, Bianca. So it doesn't have to just be the stamps with the tags. It can be really nice tags as well. Yep, there you go.
Love those. So funny, so quirky. Loads of you got your eyes on those as well. I can tell you that the that set is now live on the HSN website. So go and grab that. Don't forget, I know a lot of you are waiting for the $5 cart coming up on Tuesday. Another very creative idea from Sara, says Cindy Everett on Facebook. OMG, says Miriam, these stamps are so much fun. Great for gag gifts and white elephant parties. Love that idea. Leanne says, my new favourites, the best idea yet. I must have these. Great ideas, says Karen. Great tags with stamps. Gotta have it. Carrie says, I am obsessed with these tags. Love these, says Susan. They're a must. And For Holiday says, I wasn't considering these at first, but now I think I would use these more than anything else. Jeanette saying, I love this easy to make tag maker. and very clever stamps. I'll have to get it, maybe even both set of stamps. And OMG, says Jane Adams, these are so me. I am a tag fanatic. Well, if you love your tags, as I say, they are now live and available to grab on the HSN website. We're giving the set away, though, the tag punch and the stamps we're giving to someone who commented on YouTube. These punches are so handy, really neat, that it makes 3 different sizes. Well, Connie Pelt, congratulations, you have won that set. Just message us prizes at crafterscompanion.com and we will get those out to you. Something else to throw your way as well, which is coming up for you at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, is the Saying Dies, the Family and Friends collection. Actually, I think, hang on, I've got these back to front. That's all right. So you've got these amazing dies which come with your details. So you've got your sentiment in one die, and then you've got your outer die there as well. So whether or not you kind of want to make your layers with these, or whether or not you just want the detail to maybe pop over a piece of acetate or within an aperture, you've got the ability to do that. And once again, they're so nice. We're coming out with some really amazing sayings at the moment. So within the family and friends, you've got, there are friends, there is family, and then there are friends that become family. You've also got family is where life begins and love never ends. And then you've got friends like you are far too few. So those are the sets that you're going to get in your family and friend set. And as I say, the great thing about these is the fact that you get the outside die allows you to be able to create that layer. You know, so you could multi-cut this should you wish, create a little drop shadow, and then pop your sentiment on there as well. But saying that, if you decided that you just wanted to use potentially the sentiment on its own, then absolutely you can do. Create the aperture and then pop that sentiment behind. So again, lots of different ways to be able to use these, multi-use and super craftable. That's just the family and friends set that we've got. And then we've got another set available for you as well, which is your hope and faith. And again, really inspirational. The kind of sentiments that we've been doing recently, I think, are great for those cards, just because I think a lot of these were kind of spawned from the COVID times that we had, you know, when people perhaps struggling just a little bit, we were able to send out cards with these sort of sayings on. Things like, every day might not be good, but there is something good in every day. So just really inspirational quotes for those everyday cards, just to put a smile on somebody's face. Let your faith be bigger than your fears is the second saying that you've got in this set. And then finally, you've got where there is faith and hope, miracles happen. So again, really inspirational, really positive quotes that you've got. And once again, the 2 dies that you'll get within each collection, one with the sentiment and one for you to be able to create that layer or that aperture, should you wish, with this set. And as I've said, again, they just bring your projects to life, because whether you use them that way, whether you're going to use them on things like your shaker cards as well. I did have a shaker card somewhere which appears to have disappeared. I don't know where he's gone, but you've got so much scope with these. And as I say, you'll be able to see these in full in the 7 p.m. hour on Tuesday. Right, we are back to it. Loads of you tuning in, watching, enjoying the show. We've got just about an hour to go. And again, so many of you commenting right now. Lily saying the tags you're loving. Beverly says, Ben looks very studious with his glasses. Don't be fooled. Tracy says, these live sentiment dies are awesome. Love the versatility with the outline or not on those dies. And Pat says, I love the family and friends dies. They are a nice size. They truly are. And as I say, you can get those on Tuesday. Lots of you chatting about Sara's book as well. I was after Sara's signature, and Valerie saying, Ben, doesn't Sara sign your paycheck? Yeah, well, I mean, yes, but I want it in the book, don't I, with a nice message, you know, Ben, you are awesome, or something like that. And lots of you saying that you've... Oh, don't snigger, I heard that. And lots of you saying as well...
I didn't snigger, guys. That was Johnny sniggering in his ear.
That was. Thank you, Johnny. I'm used to it. And lots of you saying that you've already bought the book and you're looking forward to it. Loads of you just saying that Sara is an utter rock star, says Kelly. She really is. Just one quick question on the book. I know we've got to move on, but Donna was just asking whether or not there'll be an electronic version.
Yes, so there is there's an e-book, and there's also a audio book. Now, again, I don't know. I know they're on Amazon in the UK. So I don't know how well you can trick Amazon in the UK. UK. I know it's not technically supposed to ship books to the US, but whether it lets you download the ebook and the audiobook, but they're available on Amazon. So yes, if you go on Amazon, you can get the audiobook and the ebook ordered. If you want the physical hard copy, you can order that from on our website. And I will tell you, there is a there's a chapter in there all about how I first started on HSN and the stories behind the first HSN show, which are quite funny, and how I find going on TV on HSN. So I think you'll enjoy. I know, given it's a big HSN preview, I think you guys will really enjoy that side of it.
Awesome stuff. You're going to enjoy the pictures in the book as well. It's a brilliant read. Make sure you grab it. I know hundreds, thousands of you already have. Let's get back to it. We're into the home straight here. Still to come, 3D cards, the Sara Signature Dancing Butterfly collection as well, but I gave a little mention a few moments ago to shaker cards, which I know you guys absolutely love. Well, this next collection is taking your shaker cards to the next level, because not just any old shaker cards here, Sara, is it?
Oh, it is absolutely not. These are them super awesome dies that can cut through multiple layers, even through foam if you want. So you can make a shape of card, but it could be a shaped shaker card, right? So for example, look at this one here. Lovely shaker card, where you might want to do a shaker card that's a perfume bottle, or you might want to do the whole card in the shape of the perfume bottle with the shaker bits inside.
That's brilliant.
Right? The butterfly, absolutely immense, with the shaker bits inside the wings. Not just a regular butterfly, each individual wing has the shaker in. There's another one of the little perfume bottles. So I love the idea that you could send someone a card that was a perfume bottle that has the shakers on the inside. But then if you come down to this next front level, these are the ones that I think are really clever, right? Where the front of the card, you can like see through the front of the card, because the whole of the front of the card is a see-through shaker card with those little pieces in. Now, we're going to have to do this one. Remember, I'm just trying to give you the preview of how it all works here, right? We will be doing a full, I'm going to show you this one in detail. We're doing a full presentation on these. We'll be doing then live craft-a-log. So I think it's wonderful if people want to learn how to do more advanced cards. Like, look, just from that one shape, from that one perfume bottle, 3 completely different looks, either just onto the front of your card, or you can do it in the shape of a card, or this is what I love the idea of the front of the card is actually a window,
really clever,
with the perfume bottle in there. Now the perfume bottle is immense. This is an auto ship program, guys, so you've kind of got the chance to get in there and go big if you want and really get into this. So in the first collection, so the main item, which is the details on your screen, make a note of the item number. It's going to be one of my big shows, which is coming up with Adam Freeman at 9 p.m. Now, in the main one, you are going to get the perfume bottle and the butterfly, but it will give you access into the authorship program, which is exclusive again. So if you want to get in the authorship program, the extras that come available in the authorship, now August is all about sweet treats, so that is when you're going to get the one. Now that's an apron, so brilliant for those of you that love to barbecue, or mum in the kitchen, for example, and the donut. Love the donut.
That's
right?
Brilliant.
Really clever. Now in October, it's all about adventure weights. Look at the globe. Imagine, I'm going to have to get that card ready and show you. The card is an actual globe, Ben. It stands up as a globe on its own, and the shaker piece is inside. And then also the camera.
The camera's
How many
amazing.
of you went mad for that camera? I just know it, right? And then the final one in December is an actual telephone and an envelope. Are they not just the cutest things? Look, I'm going to have to show you these, right, guys?
It's the old style phone as well, isn't it?
The old-fashioned
number.
Look at how clever these are, right? But the only way you can get them is in that authorship program. So the whole card stands up in the shape of that globe, right? Or you can do a camera where the whole card, again, is the actual camera. Did you want to see the telephone, Ben?
Yes, please.
Telephone is so clever.
Yeah.
So because you've got the die that cuts through multiple layers, it's going to cut through multiple layers and make you a telephone. How awesome is that?
That's brilliant.
Right. Now, what's really clever though, I want you to get not only the design and the authorship, but I want to show you we have these 2 extra die sets, right? So these 2 dies, they're called the sequin dies. So if you want to make yourself your own homemade shakers, you can do that. So you run it through once and you get all of the different hearts or all of the different stars. My recommendation is do them into like glitter card or mirror card, and they'll look like 3D sequins, Ben.
Yes.
So you can save yourself a fortune, never have to buy shaker pieces again because you make all your own shaker pieces, right? Now, we also have an extra set because all of these, to make the card successfully, I'm going to get one of these out, you do need acetate. You're going to use an absolute ton of acetate, right? Now, we do a special heavyweight acetate, which is, you can see it looks a little bit cloudy there, that's so that we can see it.
Yes.
It's also got like a backing on, so you're going to peel the backing off once you've got it ready, and you're going to do that. Now, are you ready for this, Ben? Because the acetate comes in a pack with another very essential item.
Oh, yes.
Very essential. An absolute, so this is your acetate, right? 25 sheet pack of the acetate comes with the biggest ever roll that we have ever done.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
What is it?
3, 2, 1. Foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Mega.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Mega.
Foam on a roll. Hey! Yeah.
That is massive.
Isn't that the biggest roll of foam?
It is, it's mega.
10 metre roll. Now, I don't work in feet, but that's a long roll. That is a long, long, long. 10 metre. Do we tell you it in feet? No, it's just 10 metre. We're just in UK sizes. But 10 metres is a lot of foam.
32 feet.
How many?
32 feet.
32 feet of foam on a roll and 25 sheets of acetate. Right? So it's a lot of foam. Biggest roll of foam we've ever done. So you might want to get one of those extra. I don't know if Jenny's got a little bit of details on the side. We can give you them. Or I can give you the item number is 799271.
Okay.
But, oh, there it is. Doesn't look very interesting there, but
Is that the picture? Brilliant.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to just do a super quick kind of try and walk you through how it all works, okay? Because these are your die sets. So that how the shaker dies work, you get the outer die and the inner one, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to do a little bit of die cutting. You're going to die cut around here like this and this piece in here too. So if you use the two in together, Ben, what happens is it's going to give you this sort of shape here, right? Now, if you use just the outer one, right, onto another piece of cardstock, you're going to get just this shape. So the shaker, I'm going to take these two together, die cut myself a little piece of acetate, so there's the acetate,
Yeah.
and then if I just get my, what you call this, pokey tool, can you see I'm going to release off the backing from the acetate. So now you can see it's crystal clear, but it's protected it while we've been doing the die cutting. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your, tape pen. We're going to go all around the outside with the tape pen, and you're going to stick this over top of the acetate first. Right, I love how everybody's quiet and we're all concentrating immensely, right? So that is going to line up over there. You will, of course, take your time, but I just want to do it as quickly as I can. So there's your front, right?
Okay.
Now, your foam on a roll, you go on, you can sing again, Ben, if you want.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Hi!
Susan's just saying, ha ha ha, I have my earbuds in and I'm singing foam on a roll and the kids think I'm nuts.
Yeah, I know. I used to laugh at. Can you remember when you first used to sing it? I would never join in because I just thought you were really silly.
Yeah.
Now I think it's great.
Do you remember? I don't know what happened. Was it either this year or last year when at the end of? I'm sure it was the end of a preview show. It was last year, was it? Charlotte was saying we cleared this area of the studio and John came in. And you were here.
Yes.
And you orchestrated a dance
Yeah.
to the foam on a roll song.
Well, you know, if we're doing it, aren't we?
Well, we are. You know.
So let's have a look. You see, you go all the way. Look how good. Can we just say it's not an accident that the foam on a roll is exactly the same thickness as what you need to go through it with nobody seeing that bit there, right? Not an accident, guys. Now, can you see in this set you always get some of the little sequin dies?
Yes.
So that one there. Right, if you use your cardstock, you can cut little packs of the sequin dies onto here. Watch what I've done. I've done them and not popped them out, so that once I get to this stage, you see, if I pop them out like this, now we're going to have the right sequins to go inside.
Beautiful.
Look at that, right? So this is what I mean about doing them on glitter card or mirror card, but keep them facing up the right way, because they can't go upside down once you put the top on.
I see.
But you've got the idea of how it's all going to work, right? So you can put them in there, you've got your own sequins, but use all of your own. So I've actually, let's have a little look. I've used some of the extra sets that we've got on here. So I've die cut loads of the hearts, right?
Yes.
There it is. Oh, got to pour them all in, right? Except the only problem is, yeah. So if I was taking my time,
yes,
can you see I turn them all over the right way so that you've got them all. So I've done some extra little hearts in this one from the extra sequin pack, and I'm mixing the hearts in with the extra little flowers that I did. But you're probably going to want to turn them all up the right way, or do as I did in the first one and die cut them and then pop them out into the front, right? So make sure, let me just get these out. It's going to play with me OCD, this.
Whilst you're doing that, loads of people commenting about the shakers. The new shakers are so cute, says Jeanette, especially the perfume bottle. Lots of love for the donut coming through as well. Love the shaker piece die, says Cindy. You're killing me with these auto ships, says Karen. I want those now. And 4 Holidays on YouTube says, I'm obsessed with shaker cards. These are just amazing. Just look at the size of these. Look at these. Take shaker cards to a new level, says Janine Emery. I'm wild about shaker cards, says Enchanted Craft Fairy. I wish my projects
loads of
look
people
this polished. I need this collection. There's so many comments coming through. Dawn Barry says, with that size foam on a roll, we should get a sample of Ben singing it every time it's picked up. Maybe not. Maybe not.
She's not wrong.
Jeanette just say, yeah, these new shakers are so cute. Love that perfume bottle. Love the donut as well. The great thing is of course, you can find out more about all of these in the booklet right now. The single ship and sequin dies are available right now on the HSN website. The auto ship isn't live yet, and I know the majority of you will be waiting for that. There are lots of you waiting for Tuesday as well with the $5 cart as well. Oh, you missed one.
Have I?
No, I'm joking.
Oh. You absolute tinker. Right.
Watch. Never been called a tinker.
See, this goes round here like this.
You tinker.
Right? Once that's on, I know I didn't get all the bits in, but can you see, once they're in, they won't move, they won't go upside down. They'll stay the right way up. So that's how you're going to make your shaker with your foam on a roll. But you need the foam on a roll and the acetate.
Yes.
And then you can see this one here, I've actually just gone on and embellished that with all the extras that you get on here to make this whole card. Look at that one there. If I put that there, there's your whole card right there on the front. Looks absolutely brilliant. But you get the perfume bottle and also the butterfly comes in that first set. And then once you move your way through the auto ships, should we show them auto ships stills again?
Yeah, worth
so the perfume bottle and also that butterfly is what's coming in your first set. Those two there, okay? And then if you get into the auto ship program, first shipment is your apron and the donut. A lot of love for the donut in the comments.
A lot of love for the donut.
Second one is Adventure Awaits in October, so that's where you get the camera and also the globe, which I think is brilliant. And then if you stay in, your third one is called Keep in Touch, which is your little envelope and that telephone, which Ben just absolutely loves.
I do. I think it's brilliant. Love a bit of the retro, a bit of the nostalgia. Loads of you still commenting. We are going to give away that set. Congratulations for your comment on Facebook. Oh boy, I'm in trouble again. Lol. Deneen Dees, I hope I've said your surname right, on Facebook. Congratulations, Deneen. You've won the perfume bottle and the butterfly shaped shaker. So congratulations. Send us a little message to prizes@crafterscompanion.com and we will get that sent out to you. So much love for the shaker cards. Mary Kay Canal saying the shaker cards are my favourite. Picturing a double-sided shaker card, says Mariah. Why not? Why not? And Jeanette saying if you turn that perfume bottle upside down, it'd be a cute Christmas bauble. So you guys are already getting excited about all of these brand new goodies. Also super excited about this gorgeous vellum pad. I was cooing at this a little bit earlier on because it is quite simply the most gorgeous vellum pad I think that I've seen. 24 sheets, 150 GSM in 4 absolutely beautiful pastel colours. You've got gorgeous foiling all the way through here as well, whether it be with your kind of intricate swirls, whether you've got this set here which has got that beautiful stripe detailing on. It's absolutely stunning, and as you can see, you've got that gold and silver foil design running all the way through this gorgeous vellum. As I said, 24 sheets in total. I just think this is awesome for making little things like, if you've got your tags from this particular show, then you make little tags for your little bags. These would look absolutely perfect on, and again, absolutely stunning for creating your mats and layers, for using on your backgrounds as well. Just show you a couple more, and even again here, for using as backgrounds with your aperture cards, maybe kind of introducing these in and using these with your shakers too. Absolutely gorgeous. 12 by 12 in size, as I say, and coming up in the 9 o'clock hour on Tuesday, which will fast roll around. Right, we truly are into the home straight right now. Get those comments coming through. Still not too late for you to get commenting and stand the opportunity of winning some of these amazing products through the show. Lots of love coming through for that vellum pad. And as I say, you can see all of these products in more detail in that booklet, which you can download right now. Still to come, the dancing dragonflies, which I know so many of you are excited about. Brand new Sara signature collection, but right now we're going to have a look at another set which I think truly is going to absolutely blow your mind. This is the 3D scene builders, and if you love, like Sara does, your Z folds, then this is going to be absolutely right up your street. It's coming up in the 9 o'clock hour on Tuesday, but we're going to get a little sneaky peek of it right now. I'm just having a look over the other side of the studio at some of the finished samples. You guys are going to go wild for this collection. Building scenes on a Z fold, Sara.
Building scenes on a Z fold, which, let me tell you, is really difficult when you don't know how to do it, but my team have absolutely nailed it. We had this vision and they've made it come to life. So for example, how nice is this card? But then it opens up and you've got the different elements of the scene on different layers within a Z fold card. Clever. Right? So basically everything, what you've got is you've got a scene that's designed to sit with those individual elements on the Z fold. And we've got all these different scenes. So that one there is your bloom and grow. How ridiculously immense is that, right? Same here. This one here is your gorgeous night scene with the trees, right? So again, looks lovely as an individual card, opens up, and you've got those different elements that can go, and acetate's brilliant, by the way. If you get the extra acetate and foam on a roll set, that is going to be brilliant to add to this. But it is a card with just utter immense dimension. Now, my favourite one, where is she? Right, I'm going to... My favourite one, I'm going to make my favourite one for you, right? But I'm going to show you how they build up. If you work these on acetate, by the way, the acetate just lends itself. So, for example, the front panel here is done on acetate. And then you don't see... Amazing. Isn't that... Look, you've got the table with the presents on.
It's like it's all floating.
Isn't that just incredible?
That is incredible.
Come on, Ben, I bet you've never seen anything like them before. But they're all designed to work on the Z fold. So, for example, if I show you, so that to do that set there, this here is the set of dies that you get for it, right? So in each one of the dies, you get this panel here, which works with your Z. So that's what gives you this bit in here, right? This connector part. So this is going to die cut your connector part. Then you've got the stamps and dies that work together, all designed to work on the Z as it was. So on this one, can you see you've got the table with the presents that go on top of it, and then you've got all those other stacks of presents, and then the balloon arch. So there's always an archway designed to be able to sit on that front panel of the Z fold, right? Now it's the same if I show you the woodland animals that you saw. Here is that woodland set, right? So on the woodland set, if I just bring it wherever I put it back in, right? So again, this die here makes you this set here. You've got the fence, which you can die cut all the way along your Z fold if you want. Then you've got the different little trees. To be honest, it's just a lovely stamp and die set on its own. This tree is gorgeous. The different woodland. So you don't have to do it on a Z fold. I'm going to show you loads of other cards. So for example, here's a completely different card, Ben, that is being done with that arch. I love the idea of cutting away and putting acetate in the background. Yeah. It's all about having all the elements to tell a story of a 3D scene, right? So that's the second one. I've got so many of these. They're all available individually, by the way, guys, so you can just choose your one. This one, she's my favourite. Not gonna lie, I was gonna go straight in there and tell you she is my absolute
cute.
favourite. Again, you've got the one where you can do the Z, you can pop this onto the Z, and you've got the archway, but then she can dangle down. So for example, just nice and simple here, look at her dangling down on the front of the card.
That's really sweet.
Isn't she just lovely? So I have a feeling she might become a firm favourite, just to warn you. They're all available individually. You just go down, choose the one that you want. Oh, I can see there's not so... That one they did bring extra in of. There is not as many of some of them. I anticipate. This is in the 9 o'clock show with Adam.
They're live now as well, Sarah.
There will be sellouts. There will absolutely... I'm just looking at this. There's not as many of her there. There's not as many. And there she is. Isn't she just beautiful? So there's not as many of that one. There's not as many of the one, the nighttime scene. There's not as many of that night scene one either. Such a shame. Beautiful. Well, I'm saying such a shame. They try and guess which ones are going to be the most popular and buy more of the most popular ones.
Yeah.
That one is the set here, which I just thought was so clever. So you've got the little boxes, the little wooden boxes here that you put all of your plants in, and then again the bits that come on the Z fold if you want. Really gorgeous cards, Ben. Right, let's have a little look. I'm going to try and go through. Do you think I'll have time to quickly show everybody kind of how it works?
I reckon we've got 5 minutes left, haven't we?
Okay, so I've done the back. So those of you that have never done a Z fold card before, you're going to need to watch our tutorials online, right?
Yep.
But basically, you're going to get a card. So this is a basic. You can see there. It's I've done this at 5.5 inches square, so that it'll come from an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So 5.5 inches square, and it's folded in half, scored in half, folded in half again, so that you get what's called a fold back, right? Now from your 8.5 by 11, the bit that comes off, and I've done it in a different colour here, can you see we also do the same? So where it's fold back, yeah? But then this here, Ben, flips over, and that makes the front panel of the Z fold card,
got you.
right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to use all the extra bits. So on this one, we've die cut the extra gates. Now they're all designed to work on a 5.5 inch square base card. So if you want to do that, you can see there, this gives you all those individual elements.
Okay.
And then on this one, the archway, you can do that separate archway on there and put the little gates on. You've got the individual gates. So if I show you this one I've done, I've stuck that on, I've got the archway with the individual gates.
I see.
Or what you could do is you could cut this out all together and just stick a panel of acetate across the back so that it was like invisible, so that you can see straight through if you want, right? So if we take this, this is going to go onto the front panel of your card, and that's how it's all designed to work. And from there you can build up all the kind of components. So this one here, I've added I put the little swing on and the flowers, so that could go across the front, and then you've got the Z fold with the girl and the swing on the flowers. Or what you might have is you might have her individually, and then we might want to put the girl on the swing in a separate one. So if you want to add them onto the separate pieces, look, you're just going to do extra ones of these. I could stick her on here, right? She then needs to go on one of these panels. So let me just show you how these panels work. That is the extra die cut piece, Ben, that I showed you, comes in each one of the sets. So you're going to die cut the extra piece out of the set. When these fold over, and these are brilliant when you make them in acetate, because then they are completely invisible, right? Let me just stick this onto here, and I'll just stick it kind of temporary so we can see for the time being. So you put the tape down here, right? You're going to go on here with the first one, right to the bottom I think I'll go, and then same with that on the base one. So there's my base card ready to go. Then this, and I'm doing this to the overhead so you can see, sticks into that panel there. Can you see? So again, when we put a little bit of tape down the edges here, that just goes into place here. You won't have this, it won't be as difficult for you because you aren't trying to do it for the camera, right?
No, exactly right.
So this is going to go into here, you're going to stick onto there, stick onto here, and the way they work, Ben, you can see as your card folds flat, that will stick flat, and then as it opens up, so can you see that's how it works.
It's kind of like combining the technology of a Z fold with like those pop-up boxes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like combining the two technologies, which is so clever.
And then once that's in, you see, that's when you might want to add this, and I might just put a couple of little bits of tape on the base here, stick her on the swing, and then these here would just go into place on that Z fold one that's sticking up. So can you see that goes into there, right? So that now she's, oh, and I put her a little bit high. Let's have a little look. I'm going to drop you down, sweetheart. There she is. Put the swing on the bottom. So that she's now swinging on the second layer, right?
That's so good.
And once you know it's into place where you want it, yep, then I can lie it down, stick it flat. So whether it goes flat in the envelope, whatever it is, but then when it opens up, she's three-dimensional. That's how the whole piece works. Really, really clever. So you can see there how we've done exactly the same. There's your invisible ones on the acetate.
Yeah, that's my fave.
So it goes flat, all flat, opens up, they're different panel levels, and if I show it to the front, that's how we get them individual pieces. Now, again, I've had just a few minutes to show you that.
Yeah.
You are going to have all the time in the world to watch us and make this through with us when we do these. We'll be doing a live craft along, and we'll also be doing a full 2-hour masterclass. Well, actually, they're up to 3 hours sometimes. The biggest shows where we take all the time that we need to teach you how to do a lot of these advanced cards. This is going to be a fantastic show. But go on to HSN, get the ones ordered that you want. They're all available on there individually. They will be in my 9 o'clock show with Adam Freeman. Or should I say, not all the designs will, because some of them will sell out by the time we get to the show with Adam.
As you said, as always, we like to keep you up to date with whatever goes live when it does go live. They are available and live for you now. So if you want to ensure that you're going to get them, now might be the time to do it. However, I know loads of you waiting for the $5 cart as well. Just a few comments coming through. The possibilities are endless with these scene builders, says Suzette. Suze Laquieta says, I can't choose just one. I need them all. And a great point made by I Am a Card Maker on YouTube. He says, ladies, treat yourself on Tuesday, because next Sunday, Mother's Day, isn't it? In the US, of course. So treat yourself. Robin M says, these are ADORABLE. Adorable. A must-have for sure, and definitely worth staying up till midnight to get. And Vicky says these scene builders are so creative, so original, so detailed. They are a must-have. It's another one of those shows, isn't it, where everything is a must-have. Well, listen, we are going to give the builder scenes away. Congratulations for a comment on YouTube. They are all my favourites. Woodland, Blooming Grove, The Birthday, and The Butterfly. Just incredible. Congratulations to Linda Fowler. You have won that collection. Make sure you email us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. If I've called your name out at any point during the show, make sure that you email to claim your prize, because there's so many winners this evening, and still more winners to come as well. 2 more amazing items to show you. If you have just joined us though, you've missed any of the show, of course, you'll be able to watch it back later on, but the thing that you absolutely need to get your hands on is that booklet. Yes, the booklet, which is going to take you through everything that you've missed over the course of this show. It's also going to be your guide to what's coming up on Tuesday. It gives you all of the times for all of the shows. Of course, Sara first featuring in the 1 a.m. hour, a full hour coming your way with Sara, and then 2 more full hours through the day for you as well, 2 o'clock and the 8 o'clock, and then other shows where we'll be featuring right throughout the day as well. But get this, it gives you all of the information that you need. It recaps on items that we've already looked at through the course of this show as well, and it's the biggest booklet that we've done as well, 250 plus pages. In fact, it's 253, I think. But it gives you more information about all of the goodies coming your way, and actually all of the information that you need on the auto ships too, because we've gone through a few of those over the course of the last few hours, but you've got them there in more detail for you as well. And it's just nice to browse through. If you are waiting till Tuesday, waiting for that $5 cart, you can pick out everything that you need from your booklet, which is available via this link here, or of course you will find it available wherever you're watching. There's a link there for you to download the booklet and view it at your leisure. Okie dokie, we are into the home straight. The amazing brand new Sara Signature Collection, Dancing Dragonflies, which you are going to go crazy for, is coming up. First up though, talking about going crazy for, spotted these before the show, never seen anything quite like them. It's the 3D template cards. Wait till you see these. Sara, these look amazing. Oh,
do you know what, Ben? So back in the day when I first got into card making, I remember seeing cards like this and wondering how on earth do you make this card? How do you do it, right? And it's actually a really clever lady who's designed the templates for them.
Yeah.
And so we've worked with her to bring her templates to HSN. So there is a template for how to do this incredible big bow card. I'm just going to tell you now, you need this in your life.
Yeah.
Whether it's a big wedding card or a big wedding anniversary, really big special occasions, this card is absolutely going to knock it out of the bag and smash it. I mean smash it, okay? Now, when we got talking to the template lady who designed it, she has a whole catalogue of amazing templates. So what we did is we chose 3 templates. So you get, it's actually a bundle of 3 templates. So you're going to get this one. You're going to get the one to make this phenomenal tulip card. I mean, look at this. How beautiful is the tulip card as well? So you're going to be able to make, well, it's actually not a card, this one, it's a tulip box.
Yeah.
So that's your tulip box. And then the 3rd template in the collection that we've worked with her to bring is this butterfly one. So these are her 3 kind of top-selling templates, but we've produced them as actual physical templates. And here's the important bit. We've given you the instructions.
Love it.
We've given you the instructions. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the most difficult one. Obviously, you would imagine this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what you get in the kit, and we're going to make one through, okay?
Okay.
And I have literally only got a few minutes. I'm still going to be able to do it, make it through for you. So let's just put that to one side, right? So if I just bring this in, here are all the instructions.
Perfect.
So full step-by-step instructions front and back here. So it's a 20-step project, right? Then here are all of the templates. So it tells you all the templates are numbered and named. So you've got all the individual pieces which you are going to draw around. So these are the ones that make your individual template, and you've got them in 2 different sizes, right? And that's because you're going to do like a so if I just show you, can you see there's a background layer and a foreground layer? Yep, so we're going to do that with each one. So you've got all the templates, you've got the actual template for the card and a couple of embellishment pieces on the front.
Okay.
Now, to speed things along, right, what I've done is I've already drawn around everything and cut them out. So, background, and then you can see the next layer of the template is a little bit smaller on the front, right?
Perfect.
Then the same with this one. So here is the background piece. And then we're going to pop the next layer of the template on the front. Now, what you'll see is with these, Ben, if I just bring one of these in, right? If I take this one here, C and D. Now, C is your background piece. And can you see it also has these 4 little lines in? You must draw through these and cut these out. And a little bit of a tip what I did, right? I then went in with my knife and just gave them a nice little, so that it was nice and easy for me to be able to go and take my, when we're going to basically go into the slits, right? So do this with your knife and it'll make it a little bit easier. All will become revealed, right? So here is my layer, it's going to go over the top. And then what you do is you take these and you fold them over. Now I'm not going to, can you see? And this goes into here, right? And then that's stuck on there. Now I'm going to stick this down first of all, Ben, so that it's a little bit, and I wonder if it might be a little bit easier to do it with the all-purpose. Yep. I love how you are so quiet and hanging on my every word here, aren't you?
Well, do you know what I love most about this is the fact that, as you kind of described, the finished project itself just looks so utterly complicated and amazing and not doable. And then when you see all of the different parts that you've got with the product, you can see how easy it's going to be for everybody to do.
Yeah. And you know what, guys? I'm not going to lie, right? I've got 7 minutes to show you this.
Yes.
Right? This was such a big... In an ideal world, I would have taken half an hour to be able to put one of these together for you. But I just want to show you the idea. That is going to go into there. Then, yeah, you see, I want to get it in there. And what I want to do is I really want to kind of stick it in. Yeah. So sometimes it's easy, you'll find, to go and stick in your kind of second piece. Before you stick the first piece on, it's easier to glue the second piece in place. I think this will get me kind of through. Can you see? This is why I use the all-purpose. So I've got a little bit of time, so this can pop into here, hold in there, and then your all-purpose has got time to stick down. Yep. So you're going to stick those pieces. You're getting the idea of how it all goes into place, Ben.
Just a heads up as well, these are live right now on the HSN website if you want to nab them. I have a feeling they're going to be flying out of the door very quickly.
Oh, this will. Do you know what it's going to be, Ben?
Yeah.
It's going to be another storybook.
Yeah,
you know when we did that storybook?
Yes.
And we couldn't keep them in stock. It's going to be another one of those.
So you said at the top of the show, you've got to make the decision, haven't you, really, whether or not you're going to... What items you kind of think and know are going to fly, which go live tonight, potentially you're going to have to grab now and then wait to get the other bits and pieces with your $5 cart on Tuesday. But it's making that call, isn't it?
Yeah. And I do worry. Do you want me to check how many of these we've got? Now it is a big one for Adam's show, so they have brought a lot of these in, but I can just see this being one of those that absolutely goes bananas, right? So get them stuck in. Now what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to take a lot more time and you're going to wait. Probably going to use a tacky glue and give them time. You're going to seal them through and put plenty of tape on them. But you can see how that's going to give you that base piece. I'm going to do the same with the next one, Ben, but I'll do it while you're reading comments and whatever.
Well, I'm not short of comments. By the way, thank you for all of the lovely messages that you sent through. I've not even read, I don't know, 20% of them, because on a night like this, he's always busy. You guys are always, so super excited. And it's kind of like, you see one product and you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And then we show you the next one. You're like, oh my goodness, you've kind of bettered it. So much coming through about this. Merrily says, speechless, in block capitals. That was my reaction when I saw the stencils in the booklet, and each time that I see a sample. Linda Price says on Facebook, all I can say is, wow, the 3D-ness, I absolutely love it. Brenda Spicer, I love these templates, just what I've been looking for to decorate church with.
Oh, again, absolutely.
They would be super for that. Rosalind saying, look at that giant bow, wonderful. Sheila, lots of you chatting about using these for events, for home decor projects as well. Sheila saying, yeah, wonderful for events, lovely for home decor. I love this set. Anne Myers on Facebook saying, these cards, really impressive. And Lee Rugg on YouTube has used I think that you call it like the mind blown emoji.
Mind blown emoji, yep.
Yeah, with the...
I know the one well.
I didn't even know, or I don't even know what to say about this. It is rather mind-blowing. Something of the like, that I think I've seen before. It's absolutely brilliant. And like you said, we've literally got 6-7 minutes to quickly show you this. So Sara is rushing through at a rate of knots. You'll have much more time to work with these, but you get everything that you need to be able to create the most stunning projects. And I say, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised, because that's what we do brilliantly, I think, here at Crafters Companion. We allow you to create like an absolute pro, like someone who's been doing it for years, but we give you all the tools that you need, even if you are someone who's an absolute beginner. That's the point, isn't it? These are for everybody, whether you're starting off today with your crafting or whether you've been crafting for the last 10, 15 years. Nefertiti, hello Nefertiti, says these templates are game-changing. And my Ben Deep voice, lol, I love these. And your Ben Deep voice, do you mean these are game-changing?
Game-changing.
Game-changing. And Evelyn says, I'm grateful for all the talented designers that come up with all of the ideas. Cynthia says on YouTube, how large is the large bow? How large is the bow?
Big. Well, there's my hand.
Okay.
Does that help, guys? There's my hand next to it.
Bigger than Sara's hand.
Well, look, I can give you the exact size if you want. The card, let me show you the finished card.
Go on.
The finished card comes out at 10 inches by, with that little butterfly, well, no, let's go at the top. 10 inches by 7.
Okay.
10 by 7, yeah.
You guessed 10 inches, Cynthia, so that was a good guess. For Holidays Design says, I can picture this in red foil to go on my Christmas wreaths.
Ben.
Stunning.
You could put your Gilding flakes on it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you could put your Gilding flakes on it. Yeah. That would look immense.
It's super exciting that people are already super excited about this and already throwing out ideas like that, which shows you what a top product again this is. And as I say, without sort of over-egging the pudding a bit, these are now live for you to jump in and grab. Wow, I mean, come on.
Now, the thing is, I literally only had 7 minutes, guys, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot longer, right? But that has got me the base card ready in 7 minutes. And then to go and decorate it from there, he's the one that I did. Look at that.
I mean, that's just thebomb.com.
And the thing is, I mean, that's it in those butterfly papers. That's from my vintage butterfly collection. That's it in some gorgeous pinks. This is it in deeper shade. Oh, this one is that. I'm all about that. I'm all about that colourway, absolutely. And here's the thing, that is one of the 3 templates in the kit, right? So I've picked this one because I knew this is the one you'd go bananas about. It's the one I went bananas about, right? But you also get in there the set which does the little tulip box.
Yeah.
So this is the little tulip box. How absolutely immense are they? And can I just say, I love this idea, using the glossy highlights on the end, right? The tulip box. And then the 3rd template in the set, all just work in the same way. You follow the instructions through, full instructions in the kit, makes you the 3-dimensional butterfly little set of boxes as well on there. So all 3 of them in the set, but yeah, you're all just going to go crazy for this one. Look at it. Look at that there, Ben.
I mean, where do you even begin to talk about a product like that? Absolutely, yeah, Lily Rugg, you summed it up. Mind blown with that collection. Coming up for you in the 9 p.m. hour on Tuesday. But as we said, already live and available for you to grab on the HSN website. The comments this evening have been red hot. Beth Below just saying, this is a spectacular bow. Who would love this on a present? Me, absolutely. Listen, let us get a winner. We're going to give away the 3D templates because we have been uber generous tonight. We've been giving away everything as we always do. Congratulations on Facebook for your comment of beautiful with the butterfly collection. It would be Janine Joint Emery. Congratulations, Janine. You've won that collection just for commenting. Message us prizes at crafterscompanion.com and we will get that sent out to you. What a show this has been. Sandy just saying so many possibilities with that bow. Centre pumpkins for Halloween, Thanksgiving, snowmen, snowflakes for Christmas, balloons, etc. for birthdays. And Rita says, I dare anyone to throw that card out after they receive it. Absolutely right. Seriously, be one of those cards that will stay on the mantle for ages and ages. Don't forget, it's all coming up for you, all these goodies on the HSN Craft Day this coming Tuesday, the 3rd of May. All the times there for you at the bottom of the screen, kicking off with Sara in the 1 a.m. hour, a full hour, and then dotted right throughout the day for you as well. So make sure you pop those times down, or you don't even have to do that because if you download the booklet, all the times are there for you. I think it's on the 2nd or 3rd page. You get all the details that you need, all the details of all of the goodies, all the details of all of the auto ships. It is all there, and that booklet link is available for you wherever you're watching us right now. We are almost there, and as always, we save towards the end of this show something that we think you guys are going to absolutely love, something that you guys are going to be falling over yourselves to get your hands on, and I've no doubt when you see this collection in full, you are going to be picking your jaw up off the floor. The brand new Sara Signature collection. If you've loved the butterflies previously, if you've loved things like the Country Lane previously, you're going to go mad for this collection. This is the Dancing Dragonflies, and boy oh boy are you in for an absolute treat with this collection. It's another big collection, plenty of consumables, plenty of craftability, and the colour palette you are just going to love. Sara, take us through this amazing collection.
So, I mean, I know we do a Sara signature every few months, and I'm not going to lie, it's like having children, you know, you've got to love them all equally, right? and each collection I love in and of its own right. But every now and again, there's one theme comes along that it just lights me up. And when, I can't remember who it was, suggested dragonflies, I had this huge vision of where we could go with the dragonflies, and I really pushed the team out of their comfort zone to try new things that we hadn't ever done before. Like, for example, we have fantasy film in this collection, right? So in fact, we've never ever been able to bring this. This is fantasy film, which you're going to be able to stamp onto, you're going to be able to emboss and die cut with, you're going to be able to use. So for example, with your dragonflies here, die cut it and put it behind your die cut pieces.
That's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, so look at this here, right? You've got this beautiful dangling dragonfly. Look at his wings. His wings are made of fantasy film.
That's incredible.
Isn't that great? So it's things like that which are going to set this collection absolutely apart from anything else we've done before. So that fantasy film, just beautiful. But for me, in the collection, can I just show you one more thing that's going to absolutely make you go bananas, right? Foiled pad. Right, so this is one of these. So we haven't done one of these. I did one of these about 5 years ago, Ben, and it is a resist foil.
Okay.
So you can't see that design, right, until we put a little bit of ink onto it. So, for example, let me take one of these. I love them dragonflies at the front, right? if I bring in a little bit of my, you know, one of these inks, so I meant to pick up the Harmony Water Reactor, but the quick dry will do the same. It resists over the butterflies.
Like
so
magic,
you actually get the hint of colour with the butterflies showing off there. So
Yeah.
Can you see? And then it just, the way it catches the light,
That's
you're going to get the
amazing.
iridescence coming right through. So that, the pad, the fantasy film, it really pushed the team to deliver outside their comfort zone. But not only that, the actual designs and papers in here. I'm going to take my time and,
Can I just say, already people are going, what? OMG, mind-blown emojis coming through. Wow.
Right, Charlotte, can we zoom out a tiny little bit? And Johnny, oh, he's on it. Can we put the paper pad in the bottom corner? Because you're all got, write that down, 795-800. You are going to want several of these.
Christine Mahoney says she's going to order about 15 paper pads.
3 of each, all double-sided, guys. Can we just see, look at the back. Look at the B track. The B track
No
is
big
immense.
tracks here, Sarah.
No, double A size.
Double A size.
Look at these. I mean, absolutely. Oh, look at this. Now, this is what I mean when I said the colour palette, the way the team have designed this are absolutely incredible. Do you know what Faye, who designed this paper pad, do you know what we call her? Faper pad.
Did you come up with that one?
No, I did not.
Faper pad.
She is next level, is our Faye. So our Faye did this one. Faper pad has outdone herself on this. How do you design a pad like that? How do you do it? I'm not even going to tell you. She won't tell the rest of the team because she knows she is she is the best in our industry when it comes to designing these paper pads like this. Faper pad.
Jen Luna's given this 10 stars, Sarah.
Oh yes, it's just, do you know, it's gorgeous. Now, you need loads of the 12x12 pad, right? I'm not going to lie, but I would also order extras of the 6x6 pad because the 6x6 pad is the same. So if I just show you in here, right? Let's just get me through the last design. So I can't get waylaid until you've seen them all, right? Oh, look at the colours. Look at how intense they are. But if you see, if I take this with the 6x6 and we go and find that same, look at it, you see.
Yes.
You want the smaller version of it to use on your card fronts. So all of these, you do want the large size, but I think you want the small size as well. It's not just about cutting them down. I mean, I saw it. I don't know if it's made it through to here yet. Look at this. Someone's actually made a 3D bag.
A gift bag,
Wendy Hood has made a little gift. We've been putting all the demos in here. How incredible is that? Just making a gift bag out of it. Love that one, Wendy. Absolutely love that. So yes, so get the 6x6, get the 12x12, just get multiples of them, right? And then you'll not be surprised to hear we've done you everything to match, okay? So on top of that, we've then done, here's that pad. Look at this one here with the colours on. So you can see the designs. So this is this pad here that I was showing you about where we added a little bit of ink.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it's like it's called a resist pad.
Resist, yeah.
So you can see you've got the light shines through, but this is what it looks like when you put a little bit of ink onto them. And you'll still see all that design coming through. And that means you can do them in any colour, Ben. Any colour to match any one of the ones that you've done.
Yeah.
So clever. I mean, honestly, and it's pearlescent with the white, with then the iridescent debossed with the resist pot put onto that as well. So that's that pad there. You've seen the 12x12
You
pad.
went to the other comments coming through, Sarah. People are so excited about this, I can't tell you.
Oh, we're going to have the vellum out, guys, right? The vellum. So we've done, in the vellum, we've done the planes in the vellum.
Yeah.
And then we've also done the top design.
Oh, yes.
We've done the top designs in the vellum as well. I mean, look at that. Do I have a little vellum? But this might be easier. Is it? Oh, you're going to absolutely go bananas.
Love the noises you're making.
You are going to just go bananas. So these are the vellums. Oh, look, that. I mean, that in vellum. How many beautiful projects are you going to do just with that one sheet?
Yeah.
She's just immense. Look at me, I'm even calling a sheet of vellum machine now. I mean, the designs are just absolutely another level. It's another level to anything we've ever done before, and I think this is going to become, for those of you who like collect all the Sara signature, I'm just going to tell you now, this is going to become the favourite.
Well, Grace has just said the butterflies are wonderful, the hummingbird's beautiful, but the dancing dragonflies are beautifully unique. Janine saying this is a spiritual set. The papers, the stamps, the colours, and that fantasy film, Kendra
10
says.
sheets.
A definite must.
10 sheets of the fantasy film. You're only going to use tiny little bits of it, guys.
Yeah.
But look at that, right?
Just so much chat about that, Sarah, honestly.
Do you know what else we have? I've had to show you this. We have these gorgeous little embellishments, right? That are just, can you see it there? Just fantastic. Now that is a little bit of the fantasy film on top here. That is one of the embellishments. It's a pack of 10. There's the 10 embellishments. Now, we've never ever done resin-coated coloured embellishments like this before. They are off the chart.
They're amazing.
So you get them. They are coming in, so they're included as well. Then if we start moving through all of the extras that we get in the kit, right? So that's your Dragonfly. Now bear in mind this has been designed for you to be able to stamp and put your, what do you call it, your fantasy film behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
We've then also got the embossing for this. What a beautiful scene. What a beautiful scene in there, Ben, right? Talking about scenes, we've also done this scenic base set where you've got the tree. So, I mean, look at this, beautiful die-cut tree. But then, to be able to tell a story, we've given you stencil. So the stencil gives you the background piece so you can tell your own story that goes behind the tree. First time we've done that before. The water lilies that come in the set as well there.
They are brilliant.
So you can build them up either as water lilies or individuals. Now, there's a gorgeous edgeable. Now, I must just show you this if I get my little pokey tool, because all of these all lift up. Look at that. So each one of these little elements all lifts up to give you this kind of three-dimensional little water lily. She is absolutely just, I mean, look at the even these little details here, Ben. They're just immense. The team have just I had a vision. They've taken my vision and blown it out the wall.
Well, Hayley says you've outdone yourselves. Amazing. I can't say wow enough, says Betsy. Dragonfly, my heart, says Mary. I love this collection. I have no words. I love this collection so much that never happened before in my life, says Rebecca. And Susan says, OMG, Sarah, I love all your signature ranges, and this has knocked it out of the park.
This is going to be your favourite. Then look at these. Aren't they lovely? So we've done that, you know, where you can carry on. What do you call it?
Swash stamp.
Swash,
Swash
yes.
dies even.
It's like a swash, but all the individual words in your swash. Then we've done a stamp set, which gives you all the individual pieces. We're still going, guys. We're still going. This seam binding ribbon. I love seam binding ribbon. It's like the creme de la creme of fancy ribbons. When you see all the fancy cards on Pinterest, they've all used seam binding ribbon. But look at this. We've colour matched the seam binding ribbon to the luxury pearlescent card. So you've got that whole pack of the luxury pearlescent cards. So now you've seen what's in it. I'm not even going to show you what the small bundle and that is. Guys, it's all about the mega bundle. It's all about having absolutely everything. Mega bundle's bottom left, right? But you just need absolutely everything. I'm going to try and show you as many of the cards as possible, Ben, and I'll show you them to the front camera. They are off the chart. Oh, just with the fantasy film in the wings.
This fantasy film, everyone's chatting about it. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Yeah, it's fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the way the light comes off it, right? Now, do you want me just to... What I'll do is I'll show you a couple of cards and then I'm going to show you the value of everything. Look at this, right? Look, now this is under acetate on the front. You need that acetate set, guys, with the foam and a roll on the acetate.
Yeah.
This, though, paper piecing. Crying out for some paper piecing on there, absolutely crying out for it, okay? Whether it's your big cards, now this is one of the big cards, look at that, those are them special papers that you ink up yourself and you do all your own colours.
They're incredible.
And we've got the little, and then you've got that lovely 3D embossing fold down the inside. There is that beautiful design that's been pieced behind. So this has been die cut in and then laid over and coloured in with some of our sparkle pens in there.
Yeah.
That edgeable design that I told you about, right?
Oh, the acetate.
Look at this. I mean, look at that edgeable design, the top of a card. And then these, so in there, you've got the fantasy film. And you see it's got fantasy film wings, so that when that catches the light, it's just another level. It had to be done. It had to be done for the dragonflies. Yeah. I'm just going to tell you now, this will, hands down, be your new favourite Sara signature collection. It's my new favourite Sara signature collection. And I totally fall in love. I mean, there's a couple of collections over the years where I've just said, that one there. I do worry they haven't ordered deep enough on it. And this will be one of those collections where, because you know with Sara signatures we don't bring them back. Yes. I have a feeling this is going to be a problem one. And it's just going to be...
Just a few more comments as well to kind of, to tell you about that. Crafty Angie saying, fantasy film, Sara, you're killing me. This collection is absolutely stunning. Carol Guy saying, swash dies, are you kidding? You have literally thought of everything. Michelle saying, this is so beautiful. Reminds me of Monet's garden. And Lily Rugg says, I have literally just gasped out loud at the sight of that resist pad. I nearly lost my breath. Holy, 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 holy smoke, Sara. This is my absolute favourite to date. Just getting a quick sneak peek look at it, and already, Sara, people say that this is their favourite collection.
I know. Now look at this, right? This is To Die For papers in the background. It's fantasy film behind our Dragonfly.
Yeah.
It's that immense edgeable die that I was telling you about. It's that seam binding ribbon, which is the one that said they're using all the expensive cards. And then a little one of those embellishments down the corner that just matches in beautifully. The swoosh stamps on the bottom, double layered up for the effect. I mean, come on, how gorgeous is that card? Can I just say, Leanne, you've absolutely outdone yourself there. I think that's such a simple
amazing,
but beautiful looking card.
Can I just say as well, isn't this going to work wonderfully with like previous collections? Like when you think of the butterfly, potentially, hummingbird, you're going to be able to like...
You're going to be able to mix and match them in. The hummingbirds, there's no repeats to anything else. And once you've got things like that fantasy film, they'll just elevate your cards to the next level. Use it with your gilding flakes as well that we had in here. Doesn't it feel like an eternity ago we were looking at them gilding flakes? It's like an hour ago. Is this not one of our biggest lineups ever? You absolutely, if there was ever a show where we just needed to press here and order everything on the show, this would be the one, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Do you want me just to show you the breakdown on just this kit, right? So just this kit, the 6x6 paper pad, there's that 8x8 vellum pad, the seam binding ribbon next level, there's your metal charms and there are 10 of them for only $6.95. Your fantasy film set is in there as well. You've got your acrylic stamp set, that lily pond embossing folder, just beautiful, right? The Weeping Willow dies and stencil in there, the water lily stamp and die set that you've got in there. Of course, you've got that dainty Dragonfly, which is the one that works beautifully well with the fantasy film. The water lily border die, next level. Now, all your simple sentiments, those are your swoosh style simple sentiments, and that ornate bridge you're going to use in there. Now, all together, all of that, you're talking $126. That is your small bundle, right? That is your kind of, you know, that's the one that HSN are going to do just under $100, right? So that is your kind of starter kit bundle, okay? If you want the mega bundle,
which
right?
everyone will.
I'm just worrying. I know how many mega bundles they've ordered. I'm just going to tell you now, the mega bundle will not be available at 9 o'clock. So I would say this is one of them ones, it's going to be worth getting, even though you're not waiting for the $5 shipping. If there is any left on Tuesday, my recommendation is absolutely go and get it at the stroke of midnight. You want to have this in your basket, ready to check out your basket at the stroke of midnight. This will not last. This, the gilding flakes, the gnomes, I'm just going to tell you, the gnomes will go absolutely crazy as well. There are so many items on this show that I just think is incredible. 250 pages in that booklet, Ben. 200, just over 250. Biggest booklet we've ever made. Get it downloaded, study it. Like I had teacher Sarah's come up here. Study it between now and Tuesday, because you're going to need to choose carefully what you're going for, because there are so many awesome products on this month. I want you to choose and know. We've put extra samples in. We've made sure we've shown you every sample we've got. We've made sure that we've shown you every one of the, the order ships and what's included, so you can make your decisions. Everything you need to know is all in that booklet.
Do you know what? I've done a few of these shows now, and just when you think the next show can't get any bigger and any better, and somehow we always manage to do it. Cassie's Parlour is saying that paper pad, ridiculously gorgeous. Loads of people saying well done to Paper Pad as well. And just a few more last minute comments coming through. Penny says, OMG, I need the mega bundle. I cannot do without this mega gorgeous, over the top, such a wonderful, amazing collection. I've got to go with the mega bundle this time. Marcy says, I'm in love with this collection. Laurie also just said the new gilding flakes will go well with this collection as well. There's been so many great products that we previewed for you on this show. As you will know, some of them live right now, some of them you have to wait for, but you know you've got to be there on Tuesday for what is going to be an unbelievable day. And in case you were thinking to yourself, well, Ben's given away loads of goodies over the course of this show. There's no way he's going to give away the Dancing Dragonflies collection. And if he does, he's not going to give away the mega bundle. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So congratulations for your comment on YouTube of this set makes me want to cry. It's so beautiful. Well, Valerie Rollins, many congratulations. You've just won yourself for commenting the mega bundle. Make sure you message us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get that mega bundle sent out to you. What an amazing show this has been. You guys are supercharged, super excited. Let's give you the details again. I know you know it's this coming Tuesday, the 3rd of May. All the show times for you there. We're kicking off with Sara at 1 a.m. And Sara, you're going to be appearing again right throughout the day as well, aren't you?
Oh yes, so basically today's special will launch at 12 o'clock. They're like the warm-up act for me, guys. So I'm going to be ready, waiting in the wings. Full hour at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock's when you're going to get things like those Gilding flakes coming up, the fantastic auto ship program that we've got, those new floral panel dies, some really big products in the 1 a.m. hour. Then I get to go to bed for a few hours.
Only a
I'm
few.
going to pop in, do a little bit in the 10 o'clock show. My next full hour is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I'm on throughout the afternoon. A little bit in Suzanne Gets Crafty, that's where we're doing them lovely tags that I think are just going to, well actually Suzanne will probably go mad because now I've shown you them, they might not even make it to Suzanne's show. And then I'm coming up with Adam for a full show at 12, with Adam at 9 o'clock. I've just heard in my ear, apparently Valerie's crying.
She's so happy.
Valerie.
Well done.
I think I would probably be a bit overcome then as well, actually. So a full hour with Adam at 9 o'clock. We've got a secret item in there as well, which is all stuff we're not allowed to tell you about. But I will say that this dancing dragonfly, you want the dancing dragonflies, I would get that mega bundle ordered. There are a few items on here. I just know I'm going to make it through. It's going to be one of them days, especially with the $5 carton.
And just very quickly, a few of you asked whether Craig's going to be doing any presentations on Tuesday. He's not, but he's doing a live preview tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern Time on HSN and our Crafters US Facebook page as well. What a show!
What a show!
What a show! A massive thank you to all the team, to John, to Jake, who've been working so hard, to Terrific Taylor, and also Superstar Susie on the socials. Thank you to Johnny and Charlotte as well. And thank you to you, Sara, for another brilliant show. I think everybody has got their diary marks ready for that amazing show this coming Tuesday. Thank you so much. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you get that booklet, have a good peruse ready ahead of that big day on Tuesday. And of course, we'll see you back here on Crafters TV for more fun and frolics tomorrow. Thank you so much, Sara.
See you on Tuesday. Bye.